Yo, welcome. This is Beatsnchill podcast, episode 55, right?
55.
Episode 55, Beatsnchill podcast. We here, full guests. We got a guest, special guest. We got the full cast here. As you can see, I'm sitting in a different spot today. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
But it's all good, man. We here to bring you another week of content, you know, new vibes. And we got a special guest on the couch. As you can see here, we got none other than Adriahnna Curry.
Yes.
Founder of Mieux Magazine and also in the ARKIVE. I'm very honored to have Adriahnna here today. You know what I mean? I feel like she's a pillar in the artist creative community. You know what I mean? So we about to get into it, you know. Of course, Jazz is still to the left.
Yes.
Of course, Rawls in the back, you know what I mean?
What's up?
Guys out behind the cam. And also we have Gaiibe as well as another one of our guests with Adriahnna. So
How's it going?
hey man, it's going good. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
For
Us. We're a team now.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah, good day.
You know how I be talking like, man, you know they tried us. You know what I mean? They tried us. But no, yeah, we're glad to have you guys here, man. You guys will be our third guests to the crib, right?
Yeah.
Third guest.
Fourth.
Fourth?
Barely Gats.
Des.
Des.
Yeah.
That's
Desmond
true. That's
Foster
true.
Shop.
Fourth
Shout out all of them.
guest to the crib. You know what I mean? Where we gonna start from? Let's start with the new stuff first. Let's start with the new stuff. Let's get right into it. In the archive, I've been seeing it on Instagram. I've been seeing it on Twitter.
Yep.
I'm seeing all the great graphics, and I'm like, why is she not DMing me? Why am I not a part of this?
Oh my goodness.
What is it about? What is this?
Oh, Jesus. Well, ARKIVE is... Okay. I'll just take it. So ARKIVE is something new that I created. I kind of wanted to get away from the blog aspect. So we're focusing a lot on media this time. So video series, photo shoots, things like that. So more to look at, less
Gotcha.
to read.
Okay.
That's kind of the main thing.
You feel like it was what made you want to switch to that from you, or at least the whole identity?
Honestly, I gotta blame it on COVID because the award show got canceled and stuff like that, and the award show is kind of what gives me motivation and momentum for Mew for the rest of the year. So without that, I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got nothing. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Back to the drawing board. I'm starting over. Just start over. So that's where we're at, and that's how I came up with ARKIVE. And honestly, the start of it, knowing, the things that I know that I learned from you and applying it, it's so much easier. It's so much easier than opening up Adobe and just not knowing what to do. You know what I mean? So I can do a little bit of graphics. I can do a little bit of video editing. So just using that knowledge, I'm definitely at a better start than I was with Mew 10 years ago. So
That's dope.
You notice she said 10 years ago. Let's not take that lightly.
People think shit pop up overnight. So it's good for you to go ahead and throw that in there.
Yeah.
Also, I was wondering why you started something new, too. So that's good to hear that.
yeah, just sometimes you gotta, I don't know, it just wasn't working out. Just wasn't doing its thing no more. I don't know. I just got a little bored with it. It just felt stressful all the time. You know what I mean? It was it was a lot to keep up with, and it stopped being fun. Not gonna lie. So
That's it's crazy because that's very real. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. Like, you stop doing something because it's not fun no more. Whatever you started with, it doesn't feel the same.
Exactly.
So it's like, was there anything that made you say, you know what? Was there any doubts you had as far as leaving Mew behind and going to this new venture?
yes, because I worked so hard to get 10,000 followers on Instagram, man. I finally had a swipe up. I finally had it, and then starting over. Now I'm finally almost at 500. I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Shit. So it was definitely hard leaving everything behind, but I also feel like, having the same Instagram for 10 years, all the people that were following me, ghost pretty much. You know what I mean? 10,000 followers and 100 likes on a picture, man.
Right.
I'm starting over. You know what I mean? Forget it, y'all. Y'all don't fuck with me no more. I see that.
That's
I feel that,
real.
though.
That is super real.
Man, so I did see you started posting like some like behind the scenes stuff, or just giving a little bit of imagery of like what's to come. So as far as like, give me like an idea of like what we can expect.
So kind of like I said, the main focus is a lot of visuals. So we're actually working on a lot of original series. So one series that we're working on is called Designer Eats, and it's with Muse by Pablo. And they take us to different food spots in Tampa and try out the food and stuff like that. So he's always has a lot to say about Tampa food and wherever. So that was like the first person we're like, he's gonna talk some shit. Let's get him. So that's the first one we're working on. We're also working on another series called Sound Advice, which is for recording artists. We have producers and engineers just speaking, giving tips on stuff in the studio, things like that. And another series that we're working on, I actually haven't announced anything yet, so this is the first. But it's called Cute as Fuck.
Okay, got this.
Yes, and it's actually hosted by Rugod, and it's an interview series. But while they're doing the interview, they're actually making crafts. So Gaiibe was a guest on that. They ended up making like a little Hello Kitty like origami thing. So that was really cute. So
I'm excited for that. Yes,
that's gonna be cool, man.
She got the peoples in there. Is what I really like.
Now I know, because I was here from the beginning with the Mew, right? So I know with Mieux Magazine, it was definitely Florida based.
Right.
Is this also going to be Florida based, or is it more expanded?
It's not. It is definitely for all artists. But I do feel like before I kind of venture out and do other stuff, I got to get Tampa on lock. I feel like that's where I went wrong with Mew. I feel like if I kind of just focused on Tampa first, it would have been a lot easier for me to do stuff in Orlando and Miami. I mean, granted, I did do it, but Tampa is where I have events. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I should have focused on Tampa first.
I feel that.
But
I will say this though. As much as I can understand where you're coming from with that, I will say, one thing I would always talk to my guys about was like, yo, if you're a Tampa artist, right, you got to appreciate what Adriahnna's doing with the award show, because the award show was in Tampa, right? And that means she has nominees coming from Northern Florida, other areas in Central Florida and South Florida. Everybody's coming here, right? If everybody's coming here, she's making it easier for you to get your name across, locally, like in the state of Florida. You know what I mean? So the people that you could be chatting up with via Twitter, Instagram, now you can finally get that full circle connection once the award show gets here, and kind of just, put a face to the name, or really like establish something, go in the studio. Y'all been talking, Like, I felt like those were like valuable things, and no one else was really doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like, in a sense, like it was still bringing a large value to the Tampa area. But I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, I should have secured it up. But I'm just letting you know, like, that's how I always viewed it.
Yeah, it was cool to see a bunch of people from Florida that I had never seen before. And I would always see them at Mew.
Yeah.
Every time.
And that was just how I kind of found out about other artists that I liked from other areas, from Jacksonville, you know what I mean? From Fort Myers. You know what I mean? Like, just
dudes from Miami I ain't seen in years. And I'm like, you rap now? Yeah.
So I think that was a very like big thing for our community. You know what I mean? And established like some connections for some people.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I will be doing something similar to the yearly award show. It just won't be the award show. And I also do plan on announcing the winners from the previous award show that got canceled. It'll just be in a different way. I know, so you can stop trying to pry for information.
Like
you'll
best
get
weekly,
it. You'll
monthly
get it.
event awards like that.
Oh my
Are we talking like best monthly
I ain't
events?
gonna hold you. I was mad because I had got booked to DJ that motherfucker. And I was like,
I'm so
I had
sorry.
posted the picture of Club Truth from Power.
Yeah.
And then I put my logo there. I was like, y'all hit up Adriahnna and let her know I'm trying to DJ this shit. And I got mad retweets. And then you ended up saying, hey, she want to hit you. I was like, perfect. It worked. And then what happened? Rona.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It ain't your fault.
No, it's Rona's
I was
fault.
ready. I was
Really
like,
Rona's
go
fault.
ahead and post the results.
Oh my
Go post the
goodness.
results.
Oh God.
Let's talk
Wow.
about it. You know?
There's so much pressure.
But it's just, that's what, you know, like you said, at the 10 years, that's kind of like what set the tone. Like, I was there from the very first award show. You know what I mean? And it was just cool for me. I was nominated as an artist, had a project nominated, and then to have an event nominated. You know what I mean? So, and even participating in hosting with some of the awards and stuff. So to me, it was just always a big like thing for me in the city to do. You know, to connect with other people. You know what I mean? So I always value that, you know. But as far as like, have you because I noticed you did like some creative digital thing on Instagram last year where you had like this whole schedule of like
Artwired. Yes.
So was that kind of like the step in the direction with ARKIVE?
Yes,
Yeah,
in a
'cause it
way.
looked like the same kind of format.
Right.
Yes, it was. Just because I didn't want to end the year not doing anything. I
Gotcha.
want to do something and have everyone involved. And that was the only way that I could do it, to get everybody to do things from the comfort of their home.
Right.
And film their own videos and stuff like that. So,
That shit was hard.
well, thank you. It was hard as hell to coordinate. It is so much easier to do the award show because y'all are here. I can watch y'all. I can make you do it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So
And you got to depend on somebody.
I know.
Can't do
I'm like,
something totally different.
your video, it was due like 2 weeks ago. I gotta edit it. I gotta have it ready. Like, what's going on? And then people, you know, doing live streams, late to turn on their streams and stuff like that. I'm like, oh God, y'all, like.
Trust
but-
me, we know.
I know. So I mean,
y'all coming to perform tonight? Y'all sent the track? Oh man, like I can email it now. In the middle
jeez.
of me DJing?
Oh.
Yeah. So I trust me, I know what you mean.
Now,
yes, they don't make it easy.
so, what I wanted to ask, with moving forward with like ARKIVE, I noticed you said that like, you know, I seen you post something about you got a sponsor, this, that, and the third. Like, can you kind of like, because for me, I'm now getting into the place of doing an event. So I've been doing it for the last 4 years now. So like, how is it for you, one, as a woman in the creative scene and someone who, you know, literally is behind the scenes working with sponsors and just venues and stuff like that? Like, how was that experience for you as just over the past 10 years, just, you know, literally being a person that's handling the business behind the events and the arts?
It's definitely hard, kind of doing everything. I feel like sometimes when you're working with big venue owners and their guy and stuff like that, they don't expect you to do much. You know what I mean? So when I was first starting out, you know, these venues cost a lot.
Yeah.
You know, they don't expect anybody to really turn out or, you know, open up the bar and stuff like that. So, yeah, they charged me an arm and a leg for some time, but I actually went back to 1901 the year after, and they let me do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
kinda how
like,
it goes.
just let me do me, okay? I promise I promise I got it.
Right.
Like you can trust me. You can trust me. But I mean, it's nice now that I have a team.
Right.
Because I was definitely by myself for Mieux. I had writers, but there was no one that would, you know, I never had someone that was on call for videos or, you know, anything like that. So I have, you know, a media team now, and we're actually going to Miami next week. I rent out an Airbnb. We're going out there and like shooting some stuff. So it's a lot easier, I guess, now having my connections from Mieux. But again, like, I've reached out to some people from the ARKIVE page, and because I have 400 followers, they're like, psh.
Right. Right.
Who you?
You know what I mean? So I'm like, come on, man, give me a chance, man. So it's a little frustrating because it's like, come on,
Right. Right.
give the small guys a chance.
Right. I remember when you was, I think, putting together the first Mieux Awards, or maybe it was a different event. I can't remember specifically, but I remember you wasn't even 21. Like, she wasn't even 21, and I was like, huh? And they're like, she can't even get inside her own event. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, but that was in my mind, it just blew my mind that you was doing all this at that age. You know what I'm saying? Or just like took on that, because I looked at it as like, wow, she is taking on like a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, how is your relationship has been with, you know, the more and more artists that you continue to meet?
Well, I think this is kind of why I said that I want to focus on Tampa first, because I will go out to places and there are tons of people I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And doing Mieux and having a blog and having reviews and stuff like that, people would send me their music. I write it up, post it on the site. I have no relationship with them at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know them. You know what I mean? We're not cool. I don't know nothing about you. I just know your music is out, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I think I love more about ARKIVE. Like, we work on a series with people. We see you for weeks, you know what I mean,
right.
Weekly, and I know you. We're friends now. We're cool. Like, when I go out, I see you, and I can give you a hug, and I know your name, okay?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just great that I can actually develop a relationship with these artists and not just, hey, here's my music, write something about it and post it. You know what I mean? So
Got you.
I definitely like that a little bit more.
That's cool. And like you said, you never really had a full team all the time. And it's crazy because like, no one would never know that, because I'm pretty sure all of us in this room see other artists that we even know that complain on Twitter. They do their little, you know, they do a whole rant.
Yeah.
Go on Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Or even Facebook be the worst.
they don't respect you.
Facebook be the worst. But it's like,
Jesus.
but they, you know, people are rant about what they don't have and be like, oh, nobody support this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like, what was, though that you say you didn't have that, like, what made you still just like figure it out and just keep your, I guess, your composure on social media at least?
There have been some times where I had to go back and delete some tweets.
You tweeted it from the wrong account.
Yeah, I'm
Not the personal
like,
one.
Got that burning?
damn it! Like, no, it's difficult trying to keep my composure for sure, especially around award show time. And I feel like I'm doing so much and people are ungrateful. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I got nominated, but my whole team didn't, so fuck me, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, bro, come on, man.
They
Like,
be
come
at you too
on.
when they say fuck.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, they at me. They at Mieux.
They
so.
ain't Dree, just go ahead and at me then.
I
Shit,
know,
you what I
so-
mean? Shit, fuck.
I've definitely learned to ignore it over the years. At the beginning, it was definitely hard. I've cried because I'm like, I'm working so hard, and they don't even care.
The nigga that didn't win photographer of the year made her cry. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
But then you have other people, and it's like, you know, I fuck with you. You're doing so much,
Right.
blah blah blah, and it's like,
Yeah, you gotta balance.
I do it for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, so. I do have a lot of people supporting me in my corner, definitely keeping me going, you know, and that are down for whatever I'm about to do. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, you're starting something new? I love it already. And it's like, I love y'all so much.
That was me. I was like, oh, what? And let me just follow.
Go ahead,
I
follow.
don't know what it is, but
Already
I
invested,
love it.
man. I mean, that's what 10 years get you. 10 years of just like always outdoing yourself get you that, you know, and it keeps those lasting impressions. Because now, I mean, anybody who's a creative wants to know how they can be involved. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. So you know, one thing I wanted to ask about was like, I seen, and this is just a correlation when I mentioned about, you know, stepping outside of Florida, or just anyone outside of Florida, because I saw with the Art Wired, you had oh man, I can't remember his name, but he has his own brand. He's based out in like Colorado or Denver. Damn, I can't remember the guy's name.
Is he an artist?
No, he's not an artist. He's more like he has his own platform where he promotes artists, like music and whatnot.
Okay.
Man, I can't remember his name.
The Swid Life?
Swid Life, yes. Right? So I was like, when I saw, because I was already following him and just like paying attention to what he had going on and just like some other people. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm seeing that you're venturing out and working with people outside of Florida, like connecting those dots. So like, do you have any plans? Like, I know you said that you're trying to focus or bring it back to Tampa, but like, what can we expect for outside of like Florida?
Well, I definitely want to keep the Art Wired concept. It just kind of won't be a yearly event type of thing.
Yeah.
But we definitely have a section on the website for resources. So what I love most about the Art Wired were tutorial videos, and people seem to love those a lot too.
Right.
So just having videos teaching people, things like that. I kind of want to incorporate, all artists. In Art Wired, we had a photographer from India that did a live stream about photography and film and stuff like that. So I thought that was, really cool. So definitely would like to incorporate that more, but obviously we're not flying out to India for the Designer Eats series. Yeah, not yet. So, oh my God, oh Jesus. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna keep that, in Tampa for a little while.
Well,
So,
how do people, if they want to get involved and be a part, how would they tap in with you?
we are literally looking for creatives for everything. We have a series for pretty much everyone. We have a Meet Your Makers series where it's just kind of like behind the scenes of, all creatives. So literally anyone can be involved. You don't have to do a specific thing. Just be ready to do a video. Okay.
Right. I feel you. I wanna ask Gaiibe some questions. You know what I mean? So
What's up?
kind of let us know like your involvement with ARKIVE and like
My involvement
even
in ARKIVE?
or even like how you guys met to work together and whatnot.
My involvement in ARKIVE, I think it actually started with the Meet Your Maker series.
Okay.
I own a studio in like the Brandon area, and we're having a photo shoot there. And my friend Asia, for her brand Botanic Bay, for her jewelry and everything.
Okay.
And I was shooting and all of that, and then like
Botanic Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So you said
Botanic
like
Bay.
what
Sorry,
Thought of poison ivy.
I can't say it. Or I think it's Botanic Bay. Yeah. But she sells jewelry, and then she told me that Adriahnna was coming. I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I didn't know what it was for. She said like behind the scenes.
Okay.
But I just saw her with the camera, just like looking at and just creating content behind the scenes. And then she hit me up to do like a shoot for ARKIVE and another a shoot for ARKIVE with Rugod for his series. And then I was actually a part of Rugod's series, Cute as Fuck, and I have my own episode there. But after I saw like what they were doing within the ARKIVE, I wanted to get involved because like I thought it was really cool. I've always been like I've always liked being a part of projects that are like bigger than myself and what I can do just like alone.
Right. So
like I've always like working with the team to like create stuff like more than I can do myself. So I thought ARKIVE was really cool.
Cool, man. Cool. So I mean, you're from Tampa, right?
No, I'm not originally from Tampa, but I've lived here for half of my life, I guess. So,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. I mean, I'm from Tampa.
You
That's
know
why
how
it caught
that
me.
goes.
Hometown.
This is rare
Where
people
are you
from
from?
Tampa.
Oh, I was born in New Jersey, but my parents are from the Philippines. I'm a first generation American citizen.
That's what's up.
That's
Okay,
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
So hold on. So you're like the first person, he's the first person you reached out to or connected with for.
No.
No.
No, there is one other person named Said who actually. Oh, thanks. One other person named Said. He filmed some stuff for Mieux back in the day, and I just hit him up like, "Hey, I'm not doing Mieux anymore. I'm doing this, and I need you to film everything pretty much. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. The camera I have now, I've had since high school.
Right.
I need you."
Right.
And he was like, "Okay, fine, let's do it." So that's how that happened. And yeah, we were actually doing like a photo shoot for the hoodies, and then Gabe's like, "You know what? Y'all hiring?" I'm like, "We are. Yes, we need you. Yes."
Those mouths don't get fed.
Right.
For sure. That's what's up,
We're on
man.
the team.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what's up. I'm like, so hold on. When is this premiering again?
The website launch is August 16th.
Okay.
But the first series will premiere August 26th.
August 26th.
Yes.
Is there a particular reason for that date, or just
No.
no? Okay.
No, the launch was supposed to be in June, then it was supposed to be in July, and now it's August, so my birthday is actually at the end of August, so I kind of want to do it before then, so.
Virgo game?
And she's like, I ain't working on my birthday.
Virgo game? Yes. course.
Amen.
It makes so much sense. Yes, I love it.
Okay.
Why wasn't she here already?
Because I mean, I don't know. Man, so I want I'm in nostalgia right now, so I have to ask, like, what was your favorite moment with Mieux Magazine? It don't have to be an award show. It could be a side event. It could be, a guest that you had featured on there. What was your favorite, like, most memorable moment from Mieux Magazine?
Oh gosh. Honestly, I really have the worst memory.
Oh.
So like,
I feel you. I'll be forgetting mad
I'm
shit
so
too.
sorry, but I don't know. Honestly, I would have to say like the throwback stuff. I'm not sure if you remember that networking party that I had at the RS house and like Cliff and all them or whatever. And my aunt and my mom had like a little fold up white table and we're selling drinks in like in the kitchen or some shit like that. And I had like a little film disposable camera that I passed around and like got the pictures developed after. I don't know. It was just really cool. Kind of getting everyone together before. I don't know. I feel like right after that, we got like a little ego thing going on, and then everybody kind of stopped getting together. I don't know. It felt a little weird for a couple of years, and then we got like the newer creatives that started coming out. Right. I would say right up until up until then, it was felt more like a community, an art community, you know what I mean? Then we kind of started doing our own thing, and that's kind of when Orlando and Miami were really popping, and Tampa was just kind of taking a break, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any like stories or like moments that happened with Mieux that we wouldn't know publicly? Like, oh, so and so reached out, but I turned that deal down. You know what I mean?
Shovel trying to dig deep.
Absolutely.
Yes, he's like, is there a time where
You see that carpet over there? Pick it up. Let me see all the skeletons.
That's hilarious.
Rodents is under that motherfucker.
Well, there have actually been... There's been a couple of moments. Young Simi denies this, by the way. But when I reached out, I can't remember what award show it was, but I reached out to him to perform, and the manager that I was speaking to said that he needs a fog machine, he needs red lights, he needs snacks, he needs this, and showed up to the goddamn show late. He didn't even perform at the venue because he arrived so late. He performed on the front steps of Betty's house with no microphone. Like, it was just like,
I remember that.
What did I pay for? Thank God I said no to the lights and the fog machine, because for what?
Listen, I say that same question every Tampa Beat weekend. What did I pay for? Is this what I paid for? Huh? Is this what I paid for, man?
Looking totally different on paper.
oh my god.
You know, you be playing like, man, this is gonna hit him.
Oh boy.
And you get there, you like, this what I paid for? What's this?
Look terrible.
That PayPal said $1,000. What's that? You know what I mean? So I get that. Cool. You know, the reason why I ask, because it's like, as somebody that I see is like a guide to the quote unquote community, right? I would think that, like, if I'm someone that's outside of that and I want to connect with someone, I would feel like you were the first person. Like, yo, who runs the Mieux? Let me, I'm trying to do something there. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked, because that's happened to me. You know what I mean? It don't always be the best situations, but it has happened. Some people are like, oh, who's this Beatsnchill guy? Who does this? You know what I mean? So that's why I asked that question. You know what I mean? Like, if you ever had like any situations with like, you know what? I'm not gonna share. I'm gonna share that for a later time. You know what I'm saying? But what is I would say, I know we talked about the award show, but like side events that you do, right? You had a Christmas, I don't know if it was a Christmas party, but it was more like a party you would do at AALEGRAH, right? So you had what's the singer? What's the guy? He just dropped the album too.
12?
12, yeah. You had 12 in there. That was 2019 December.
Yes.
Right? So, like, are you going to be doing more events like that? Or
Yes, actually, I reached out to I think his name is Chris. I think his name is Chris. But my connect at Aloft, and I was like, hey, because we had some event planned or whatever, and he's like, hey, COVID's happening. We're gonna have to cancel this. And I actually hadn't talked to him since then, so I just emailed him from the Mew page. I'm like, hey, are you guys doing events again? I'm starting something new called ARKIVE. Blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, shit, whenever you're ready, let's do something. I'm like, nice. So yeah, we have a spot whenever I'm ready. I don't know if I'm
amazing. Doesn't it sound amazing?
So the event's not gonna stop. The event's still going. I think that's what a lot of people was afraid of when you went over from Mew to now in the ARKIVE. They're like, oh, so we still gonna have music, we still gonna have events, because you know people like to go out and do stuff, even more so now than before. So events still going.
That's what I've been trying to tell people, like, no more award shows, no more award shows. I'm like, I'm going to do something similar, okay? Yeah. We're gonna bring everyone together, okay? Just not an actual award show.
Okay.
So.
But that's what's up, though. I mean, at least you know people appreciated it, because you know there's a lot of award shows thrown here in Tampa, and they only care about yours. So that says something. That says something.
It might not be an award show, but what about a recognition show?
Oh my God.
I recognize you as best weekly monthly event.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
It's not gonna stop.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Turn the mic off.
Hey, you know what I mean? But no, I'm playing, but I know for a fact that it must feel amazing to know that, hey, we can pick up right where we left off, because a lot of these places might either shut down, new management,
Right.
Or they're acting brand new.
brand spanking new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So listen, hey, I can't wait. You know, I definitely pull up. You know what I mean? I don't pull up before.
Yep.
Wow.
Has there ever been like a particular event that you always wanted to throw that you never thrown before, or someone you always wanted to book?
Be careful, you know people down here be stealing events.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I'm gonna keep it 100.
is
So if
funny.
you ain't ready to let that cat out the bag, you know what I'm
Yikes.
saying?
Boom, boom, boom,
People
boom,
down
boom.
here, hey, rah,
Well,
let them know.
I don't know who else could make it happen but me.
Yes,
There we
yes.
go.
Tell him.
But no, I'm just playing. I don't know. I've always wanted to have like our version of Complex Con. So that's kind of something that I've kind of had in the back of my mind. But you know, now that it's time to actually start doing stuff and less behind the scenes and designing the website, I got to get out there more. I will be, you know, looking to plan more events. I have no idea. I want it to be different. You know what I mean? People have been inside the house.
Yep.
I don't want to come back out and do the same shit. I really don't. I'll stay at home. I'll save my money.
Right.
So like when I do something, it just has to be badass. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like it just has to be something that people have not experienced before.
That's dope.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I love it.
100%.
Yes, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you say that as if I'm not. You know what I mean?
I don't know, Hotel.
Hear me?
You got some
Ain't nobody
competition.
talking about you.
You're always talking about me. But I feel, you know, it's crazy. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. You know, I'd be like, man, you know what? Bringing Beatsnchill back, man. I can't just, you know, just have niggas just on stage just to be on stage. You know, I got to do something that's different. I want to bring something that's more innovative and like make it more exciting to leave the house. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel you on that. I think I want to say, you know, 10 years looking back, right? What is like some key advice you would give to a younger Dree that said, "Oh, I want to start this magazine"? What advice would you give her?
Start smaller. Start smaller. I definitely feel like I could have spent money in other places and gotten a lot more from it. I definitely have that go big or go home type of mindset, whether that's bad or not.
What are 3 of those places you would spend money first before anywhere else?
Staff.
Okay.
Paying my team. You know what I mean? I can't write an interview. I can't write. I can't. I can't direct. I can't whatever color correct. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I need someone else to do that, and for people to want to do that and be dedicated to doing that, they have to be getting something from it.
Understood.
So I definitely feel like I have a lot more to offer now than T-shirts and coloring books from you. You know what I mean? So
which was cool, by the way. You know what I mean? Got me one. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you.
You know, but and I feel that too. You know, as you know, I the reason why I asked that because a lot of the stuff that you did, I feel like not only inspired myself to like do something for the creative community, but I think I see that in a lot more other people that wants to create something that affects other creators. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I feel like you was the first person, honestly, that I can recall that unselfishly, like, realized that, hey, I'm going to do something that's bigger than myself. You know? Like, one thing I said that I learned from the whole Mieux Magazine was the name Adriahnna was never bigger than the name Mieux. And that's something I respect. And that's like with Beatsnchill, you'll never, hopefully, the name of Hometown will never be bigger than the name.
No hope.
Beatsnchill. You know what I mean? You know? You know what I mean? Like, every episode?
Every episode?
Hey, you just crack on me?
Yeah.
But no,
no, that's for real though. Because I remember I was DJing and he was like, yeah, oh, the girl from Mieux Magazine. I was like, where? Like, I did not know who you was. And I had been to an award show before and a couple events. Yeah. So, no,
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's just a
that's
testament.
how it should be because it turns into a personal flex. If you get your Joe Budden on. To me, if you start being like, yeah, I did this, the Adriahnna Curry magazine and shit like that, it turns into something else that even if you didn't want it to be that way, the people and like the space that you're in kind of makes it that. It's like your name is on it, so I gotta talk to you before anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
and not for nothing, it's a true testament of like letting the work speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I want people to be confused. Well, not completely, but I want people to, I don't want people to just look at me and be like, oh, that's Beatsnchill. I want them to see the work and be like, oh, the podcast or the events or, you know, whatever they promote. You know what I mean? I want them to be like, I want them to know the idea. And that's what I think with Mieux Magazine, people knew the idea. They may not know who was behind it. They didn't know if it was 20, 30 people or 2 or 3.
I like that. Yeah. I'm sharing the blame with imaginary people. I love that. When people are talking shit to Mieux. I know, right? I just blame on somebody. I don't know what happened. The intern. It was the intern.
So,
was it ever really a magazine?
Not in the physical sense. No, I think the closest thing we had to like a little local mag was the film feature, and I missed that.
Yeah, I remember that. Damn, it's a lot of stuff, man. Like, so, all right, so I feel like when you started, what was it, 2012, right?
Yes.
So that was around like the beginning of the end of like blog era. Yeah. Right, it was like it was like kind of like right in the thick of it. You know what I mean? And the way that we consumed music was different. Like we was still, you know, downloading shit through links. Like it wasn't streaming for real.
Oh, it definitely had DatPiff like embed links on the website.
Yeah. So how is that like the way music hasn't transitioned throughout the years? How is that like affected you as far as like the way you want to premiere artists in their work? Has that changed how you may view doing that? Yes,
actually. I'm not doing music reviews anymore. We're not doing music reviews.
I heard somebody say "fuck" real loud.
What's up, Boosie?
Yep. Nope. Just because. One, again, I don't develop a relationship with the artist. With the artist, when you just submit and we accept it and we write it and then you retweet it and then I don't hear from you again for 5 months until you drop another single or some shit like that.
Something for their resume enough.
Right, and then you're not just sending the song to me; you're sending it to 5 other blogs. So you know what I mean? It's not like I have exclusive content.
Right.
So it wastes my, I don't want to say it wastes my time. It wastes my time. It wastes my time. It wastes my writer time because it's nothing that people are going to look at.
Exactly.
No offense,
Yeah.
but people are not going to look at it unless, one, they know you, two, they didn't already read the other 3 reviews that you had. You know what I mean? It's just people don't want that. People don't want to read that. That's not bringing traffic. So I'm not doing that anymore. I am accepting music submissions, but it's to be used in like playlists, things like that.
Right.
That's totally free. But I'm not doing music reviews. I do have a new thing, and it's called a portfolio. And basically you get your own page on the ARKIVE website. You get a short link, and the entire page is like completely custom designed to you. You have photos, we'll have an interview, we'll have all your music. It's basically that, what is that tree link or something like that people put in their Instagram, and it just has all your stuff right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
It'll be like that, and you can
That's
update
dope.
it bi-weekly, you know, whenever you have new stuff. So that's kind of where I want to go with that, and it's
That's
you know
tight.
something that people promote. It's a page dedicated to you. It has all your new stuff. It's not just a one-off review that you don't care about. So
Okay. Have you ever thought about? Has anyone ever approached you about managing them?
yes.
What,
And I felt like
What's
she
your
answered no. Just
I
to say.
can't.
Hell no,
Yes.
hell no. I don't have the time. And I don't know why people think that I'm just going to, here's your deal, your record deal, I got it for you. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea how to manage an artist. You know what I mean? Like,
Instagram.
They're gonna be like, man, put me on them shows. Make sure I win at least 2 awards straight up.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Throw
So
all
yeah.
your integrity away.
I know. I'm like, I'm sorry. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, but I definitely feel you with just the way the whole music community has shifted. On the outside looking in, people recognize that, like, okay, this artist, it's a lot of like copy and paste journalism with a lot of the blogs. Like there was a lot of people that was just, you know, going and using their Tumblr or Blogspot or whatever, creating a quick little blog, and then would copy and paste whatever links the artist was send. So I definitely understand when you're like, yo, I'm not wasting my staff's time with this or my audience time.
Right.
You know, like I want to create. Now we're starting to see a lot of these platforms that are recognizing themselves as platforms, not just blogs. You know what I mean? But are getting into the space where it's like, all right, we're going to create original content the way we want to premiere whatever creative we want, right? So instead of just like giving us your artwork or clip of your video in 2 or 3 liner, we're going to like, no, we're going to maybe interview you directly, or do something to where we're going to make a different type of version of an interview or something like that. So
Right.
I recognize that. And I think, you know, for the artists out there, you know, kind of like take that information as you will and see how you can connect with a lot of these people who have these platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think bigger than just like, oh, hit my shit and tell me what you think and put it out to everybody else.
Connect
That's
with them
basically
respectfully.
Right.
At least try to talk to them like a regular person, a human being. Don't just be like, here.
For sure.
Here's my link.
Copy and paste DMs.
Yes. Oh.
Jazz began a different type of copy.
No.
and
No.
paste. My God.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This is not about me.
Oh.
Now I got a question for Gaiibe because he said he had a photography studio, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you get into that? Because I know there's a bunch of creatives be out, and a lot of time like getting your own spot or getting your own look is like one of the biggest humps that people have to get over. And you coming from Jersey and all of that, like how did you start? You know, how'd you get your own little photography studio?
That's a great question. I got this photography studio. It's like a warehouse where I also have it houses my other businesses in there. Like I sell primarily clothes online.
Okay.
I have like 2 Depop accounts with like 50,000 followers, and I just sell I've been selling clothes full time on the internet since I was 18.
Damn.
So that's just been growing for the past few years, and then like right before quarantine hit, We got this warehouse. It's like a little bit over 1,000 square feet, and I have like 2 offices, and then like a front room full of clothes, and then a whole like half of the portion of the warehouse is a photography studio. So really, it just took a lot of time and effort and grinding with my team, Steez. And we were in a storage unit for like a year, and then like we outgrew that, and then we were able to cop like a whole warehouse and able to have my studio and stuff in there.
So you like make clothing? Is it like clothing ideas, like graphic design, or you do like cut and sew?
Neither actually. I'm starting to do a little bit more like customs and like cut and sew and stuff, but primarily we resell like vintage and streetwear and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm really into like collecting old vintage clothing and stuff that's like older than me or stuff from my childhood, nostalgic to me. So I think that was really cool.
I like your hat. I see the Animaniacs on
it.
And
he out here.
He out here for real.
All right, that's what's up. I mean, everything got to start from somewhere. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think it's just, I just got it, or my parents gave it to me.
Definitely.
Like that's how it went.
Yeah, nothing was handed to me. Like it was just a lot of work and dedication that's been put into it. Like it didn't happen overnight. I started doing photography like when I was in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went to college, and then I dropped out of college, and then I was like, well, what am I gonna do now? And then somehow I got like a job at like this one photography studio, and that's how I just really started like grinding at the studio portraits and like that style of photography. And then I brought that into like my online business game. So like I kind of merged my 2 passions of like clothing and photography, and was able to like profit from it at a young age because I was just able to like really fine tune like those photos and everything.
Yeah, that's a big part of the online selling. You make a jersey or something look cool. You go, I'm getting everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the presentation online.
Yeah.
Very
And I've always done all my own product photos, or I've always modeled myself and like with using a self timer, like just all that stuff. Just try to do it myself. But
Lit. I like that.
thanks.
Cool, man. So, Dree, I want to ask this because from platform owner to platform owner, right? I know you say you do a lot of your own graphics, right? But you wasn't really heavy in graphic design like that, right? So I'm telling you, I'm sure there's a lot of other people like myself who don't have the slightest idea when it comes to graphic design. So like, what helps you get over that hump to like, okay, I'm actually liking this mess that I'm making right now?
Repetition.
Exactly, yeah, repetition. And the first Mieux logo, the triangle,
I remember that.
was made in Microsoft Paint. Okay,
Yes, do
Boys out here.
yeah, like I didn't have Adobe. I didn't even know what Adobe was back then, I don't think. And and then when I tried to start making my own stuff, obviously I'm not a graphic artist, okay?
Right.
I cannot draw.
Yeah.
I can add shapes and text and make it look cool. That's what I can do, okay?
I love
So
That's great.
I didn't realize that there was such a difference between a graphic designer and a graphic artist until I started looking for people on my team, and they're like, no, I can't draw faces. I can't do portraits. What are you talking about? I can make flyers.
Right.
I'm like, okay, so that's 2 different things. Okay, great. Well, the flyers I can do myself. I can do that. But it's funny because I was actually using Canva for a while, the free thing or whatever, and using their free templates and kind of just moving stuff around and blah, blah, blah. And then they wanted me to pay, and I'm like, fuck that. No, I need another free trial. Like, fuck that shit. So just eventually I'm like, okay, you know what? The quality when I export is not looking so hot. I want to do things that this Canva cannot do. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy it. But I do know someone in school that can get a discount.
Right.
So I definitely started on the Adobe. It was like $5 a month or some shit like that. But yeah, YouTube YouTube a lot. Yeah, YouTube a lot. And like just being on Pinterest and just trying to recreate some of the things that I saw on Pinterest. And then when I can, watch a YouTube video, and now I know how to do it. So it's definitely a lot of practice. I look at some of the things that I made a while ago, and I'm just like, this is fucking terrible. Like, this is so bad. Like, damn, and y'all thought that shit was good. So I can't wait till y'all see what I can do now.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
She made these hoodies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I do like the lettering.
Thank you.
I took a dab at making some of them Beatsnchill flyers, and they wasn't good.
Oh my god.
Nobody thought it was good. They was like, "Oh, that's what the event's gonna be." Cool. Nobody thought it was good. Like Derek did that one. Oh shit. All right.
Oh my god.
Back to the damn drawing board, I guess.
That's funny.
Put away,
That
do a little overtime to save us $50 for the next flyer design because I can't do it. No more. But I'm really proud of you as a person and as a creator of what you've done. I honestly think, man, that like there are so many people that is like you where you were in 2012 or prior or 2013 or whatever, and I think that like I always think, man, somebody I don't know if you have done it or thought about it, but like, man, I think you should like maybe hold something to where you can talk to people who want to
Consulting.
who want to, you know, maybe start their own platform, who, you know,
For
that
real?
may want to start a new Mieux or ARKIVE or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? Or throw their own award show for something else, you know what I mean? Like, I think that you can contribute a lot of, like, knowledge to people, even if it's not say just women, but I know that based on throwing events, from what I've seen, most of the events I've been to, the best ones have always been thrown by women. Like, I can tell when there's there's no
sure.
women involved in the process. You know what I mean?
Beatsnchill.
From the flyers to the entry, the door entry, to the stage setup, just to the whole.
Y'all just care.
That's
very
care a little bit
Y'all
more
care
about
about
the
how it looks.
yes, how it
I
looks.
think the first lady night, like, yeah, y'all got to have some stuff up. And we was like, they got pictures on the wall already.
There's pictures now. What y'all want?
But y'all care.
We
y'all
need something
care
to
a
look
lot
at.
more.
What are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
funny. Yes, you need set design. You need all of that stuff.
Yeah, man. I honestly think that like it'd be cool if like something like that could happen in the future, where you can like just chop it up with a group of, you know, young individuals who may be interested in doing that. You know what I mean? Because as you can see, you know, I mean, you did an amazing job. I don't know how much credit you get, but you did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to ever think that you didn't, or for whatever reason. But Beatsnchill gonna give it up. You know what I mean? So you know, you did an amazing job.
And so
I'm
applause.
right, applause. And I'm not saying this because we don't know who won that
Oh
award
my
yet. I'm
God.
not saying it. I'm not saying
Oh
it.
my goodness.
If it helps, it helps. You know what I mean?
Wow.
No, you selfless and talented enough to take that information and do something good with it. Like, I seriously think you should consult, because you could care less whether your name is on it or not. Get the bread, help somebody out, and that's
Yes,
that.
I would definitely be. I don't mind helping people, but you gotta make shit shake, man.
Gotta
I
make
bet
it
not
shake.
I can tell you everything you're doing. I pull
That's
up and the
true.
shit's whack. Like,
That's why I said
That's true.
consulting, because if you
told you.
consult, they have to pay. And they gotta pay. They
got-
gonna make sure they put their best foot forward.
That's true.
So,
That's
you can't
true.
just be out here just casting pearls before swine. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You gotta
No, I mean,
pay, and then they be like, all right,
right.
I really gotta do this. So,
No, I say all that to say that like your name has come up in just casual conversation because me and my guys we have like multiple group chats, and we always argue about music to the most stupidest level, like the dumbest level. How many hours we stayed online on the phone on the game chat talking about Big Sean?
oh my
3
gosh,
to 4 hours,
Jesus.
all the way to like 1:30.
Really?
I was like, now I gotta go to school.
We don't even care. Granted, Big Sean Rock, but we don't care about Big Sean that much. But we was talking about him for hours. And I think I was defending him. And I was like, why am I defending Big Sean right now? But
He's a great artist, man.
but I say that to say that, like, you know, your name has come up as like when we say, man, you know, I think Adriahnna, she's probably one of those people that like really made a mark in that creative community. Like, it's a lot of things that I can say that can draw back to something in relation that you had a hand in when it comes to anything local music like local music affiliated. You know what I mean? It can draw back to an award show. It can draw back to posting from the website. It can draw back to just an event that you was a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things in this local community can draw back to that. You know what I'm saying? We look at some of the music scene now, like in the industry, right? a lot of the artists that are like popping now, or just that wave of like Florida artists. Some of those artists, my first time seeing them was at a Mieux event or some type of thing that had Mieux on the flyer. What's one of the artists? Wi-Fi's funeral, right? I remember seeing him at the little after party. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is Wi-Fi funeral's guy. Sounds like two people, but it's just one guy right here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of. I feel like you had a lot of people early on. You know, you had Nico Is perform. One of my first time meeting him was because of the Mieux Awards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you did a lot with cultivating connections that were beyond. I feel like the Mieux was there for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, once again, just giving it up, man. I think.
Thank you.
You know, we're gonna clap it up. We're gonna clap it up. You know what I mean? We're gonna clap it up.
Yes.
Thank you.
Man, y'all have
100%.
anything else y'all want to ask? You know what I mean? Before we get into any current events. I mean, you know, you can hang out with us if you want to chop it up. You know what I mean? You want to keep it too late. You know what I mean? It is Sunday. You know what I mean?
You know, you gotta get Mama's Sunday cooking.
Mama Sunday cooking.
Nah, man. But no, before we get up out of here, Dre, if you can share with our audience, like where can they find ARKIVE, where they can follow it, this, that, and the third.
Yes, you can find ARKIVE on Instagram and Twitter at In The Archive. We have the website up, but it's not actually live yet. It's a coming soon page, but it's archive.co, and you can email me at hello@archive.co in case you want to be involved in anything we have going on. We're more than welcome to have you.
Cool. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
I've been hitting you up like, yo, you try to get on the pod. I want to get you on the pod. You know what I mean? I always wanted to.
Now people gonna feel slighted.
Oh,
Well, feel it, goddamn.
No.
Be contacting people.
get your shit together.
Oh, you dusty feet people in my crib.
Oh my
Now
God.
you're gonna get
Did we
spicy
lose
when
a
ain't nobody
subscriber
in his
just
face.
now?
Hey, man, you know what I mean? I'm used to it. What's episode 55? Yeah, I'm used to it.
One last question. Did you feel pressed to like change the name Mieux to the ARKIVE so you could keep your follower count and your swipe up and all of that?
Well, she ain't change it.
That's
She's
what I'm saying, but I'm asking if she felt pressed to actually do that. Because you can change the name.
I did, but again, like a lot of the people that were following were kind of inactive. You know what I mean? And like having no content for damn near a year, I'm like down to like 8,000 followers now. Like 2,000 people have unfollowed me. And I'm like, damn, I know. But I am happy, one, to have a name that people can pronounce. Okay, people can pronounce ARKIVE.
I did my research, and Mieux means better in French.
It does.
You mean like it mean you bringing out better content than everybody else?
That is kind of what I had going on with it when I first started. My mom was with my stepdad. My stepdad was French, and I was just trying to be, a little stepdaughter. And I need something kind of French.
Oui.
And then I'm hearing fucking Muex and Mukes and like all types of shit. I'm like, I fucked up. I'm like, this is terrible.
That's funny.
But yeah, so ARKIVE. People can say it.
You know
I
what I
had
mean?
some je ne sais quoi too. I fuck with it.
You know? Hey, man. Well, shoot, man. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Yes.
It's Beatsnchill podcast. Y'all know where to follow us at. Y'all know where to tune in. Share with somebody. Like and subscribe. Also, make sure once again to follow In The Archive. That's INTHE. What is it? ARKIVE.
Yes.
Listen. This is what I do, bruh. You know what I mean?
It's on her hoodie.
I didn't look. But thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thanks again for having us.
And that's it, man. Appreciate it. Gucci. Peace. Yeah, he knows it's coming. It's like that's my go-to. That's my scapegoat.
Shit.
Wow.
That's my scapegoat. If I don't know anything else, it's gonna jump on you. Tell you that right now.
That shit funny.
That
Every time.
is. That's the shit I do to my little
My
brother.
talents are all over social media, man.
Hey, that fucking Hantopia, like, it was lit.
It did.
Yeah, so that's what that was you was at, right?
Yeah.
That fucking dance, them niggas dancing, that shit look
I'm recording by the way. So if you want to
great
start,
Oh.
fucking time. Like,
That shit was
the motherfuckers dancing, the nigga did the one wish. Because it was raining.
Listen, bro, man.
Nigga
Just to get that footage, bro. Like I risked my camera to get that footage.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, because this nigga's in the rain.
It was raining, bro. I'm like, you know what, man? Because nobody else gonna have this footage, so let me just try to get it.
Right.
That's what I did.
That's what guys are supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm the president.
Did they fuck with
In
it?
the rain. Yeah, bro. Everybody been sharing it, bro. The only thing is that like nobody really followed me. Like they all viewed the footage, but like on Instagram, like it tells you how many people looked at it,
Right.
and like how many people
Shares it.
Yeah, share it. Like how many of them actually follow you that
Right.
looked at it, and how many that don't follow you.
How many,
I had like 57% that don't follow me that looked at the video.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's how I'll be like at 92% on some of my little reels and shit I put on.
Yeah.
I like your shoes.
Maybe the same shit that Saturday sermons thing. I'm like, damn, there's 160 shares on this motherfucker. 2 followers. All right. Some people was like, no, nigga.
Secret
But thanks.
shoppers.
yeah, man, it was dope though. It was definitely dope. Hey, listen, man, Casamigos. That shit is really like that, bro.
That shit is tearing down people's fucking mentality.
Yes, it is.
Really? What is clear, dark? What is
clear.
this? It's clear.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Oh yeah.
They have I think they have a dark one too.
I had
They do?
some at the
Casamigos?
crib, man. You
Well,
know,
the
you
white one,
take the
man.
shot,
I ain't had it yet, bro.
take the shot, put a little salt on your hand. And,
That shit tequila?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't
See,
had it
he
yet.
knew what time
I
it was.
don't like
I ain't had
tequila.
it yet, man. Like I'm
Me
doing the
either.
Hennessy.
All I'm on with, man, Casamigos. There's a song called Casamigos. There's a rap song called Casamigos.
Casamigos. All right, go.
You got Famous Kid Britt working on one.
Oh, that's what the fucking.
Yeah. He working on one. It's an artist named Kiddo Marv that dropped one too.
Okay.
Like, it's a few artists that dropping songs named Casamigos.
For real.
It was
So
dope,
that's
but,
the
like,
drink of the
it rained a
summer.
lot, but-
That's the drink of the summer.
Yeah.
that's what
drink
it
of the
look
year. That's drink of the year. Like
That's what it
Hennessy
look
is
like,
still there, but
And what's the name?
Casamigos
You know
is-
what's the name on that shit?
Who?
What's the nigga with the Salt and Pepper head that played Batman?
What?
Oh,
He was in Ocean's 11 or some shit. He also played Batman.
Oh, George Clooney?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
yes,
he
yes.
owns Casamigos. He sold it for like $1 billion, I think.
Damn.
I don't know that shit.
Casamigos.
He sold it for a lot of money. He sold that shit for a lot of money.
Yeah, that's it.
Kiddo Mar?
Casamigos.
Yeah. From Miami.
Yep. Them niggas. Look at these niggas, dog.
Bro,
He
that drink
juking
is,
in a sombrero.
that drink is like that, bro. Like
That's how my face was looking at the time.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I was like, when I heard this, I was like, oh yeah.
I want my dreads to look like that.
Really?
yeah, me
You
too,
gotta
man.
put them together.
I know.
A couple of them bitches together.
Are you gonna grow the side of your hair?
He don't got dreads inside his head.
I can't tell.
Was that just the fat and funny dude?
The
Probably.
fat and
He
funny
is from
dude.
Miami.
Yes, sir. The dot tat shoulders.
Thigh tat shoulders.
That's a real party.
This do look like a real party.
That ain't like no. We threw a flyer together. That's like no. These people out.
Ain't nobody doing no
them
B-rolls.
cousins and everything too.
I ain't seen
Okay.
a fucking chick like this in a minute.
Right?
Is she rapping?
Yeah.
I don't think that's her.
What?
That's her.
That's her rapping. What are you talking about?
Nah,
That
that's
was
They
her.
sound
Kiddo
very
Marv.
similar.
I think she's just saying his lyrics.
Are you sure?
yeah.
Does she know them words?
That cuzzo. You know what I mean? Cuz, put me in the video, cuz.
Casamigos. I ain't drinking that shit.
Straight up, man.
Hey man, there was so many women that got shit faced that had to be dragged out of the
Damn.
pool party, bro.
See, I can't do
Tequila, do it to you, man.
that. And it's hot in Florida. Oof. That humidity probably was stupid.
Oh, I know.
How many eyelashes y'all found in the pool?
Bro, that's one thing, man. Black folks don't like getting in the pool, man.
That's true.
There was nobody in that bitch. I saw 3 bitches in the pool, and that's over all this nigga's footage. I saw 3.
See, I thought most black people, they won't really get in the pool. They just put their feet in there. Sit on the edge.
Wasn't
Sit
even
on the
that.
edge.
It wasn't. I didn't even see that.
Damn.
I would have been in that damn pool. Fuck it.
I feel you.
Taco meat and all. Bitch.
Taco meat and all.
Damn, he happy as hell to be here.
Casamigos.
That fucking man, he was dancing. I was like, that shit looked cool.
Yeah.
Cause there was a chick dancing with him too.
Right.
On some battle dancing.
Yeah, man.
Nigga played on fucking Drop by Fat Man Scoop. Them niggas got I was like, y'all niggas having fun. That's what I like to see, man.
Boy.
Niggas is having fun.
Yeah, same here, man.
Niggas be too scared to have fun anymore,
That's
man.
facts.
Y'all ready
Cause,
to
you know,
get this pod going, man?
ain't you been recording?
I thought we've been
Yeah.
potting. What you talking about? I thought we was recording this whole time. Actually, this is like a Hintopia review and a Casamigos
okay.
review. So, Casamigos. Since we talking about reviews, we should talk about the LA Leakers Vince Staples freestyle.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It was good.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was dope. I wasn't too impressed with it. To be honest, I just wasn't too impressed. I wasn't too impressed, bro. I don't know. I guess LA Leakers always has.
Was you not impressed because the bars weren't that impressive, or were you not impressed because Vince Staples that good that you just like, I expect that from him?
I think it's a little bit of both, but it's more so with like when I look at the freestyles when people go to those things, right? Like the most notable ones, of course, LA Leakers as of late, and then you had Flex,
Right.
and you had his and whatnot. So I think I always compare it to like people who've done it before, right? And it's like LA Leakers has had some killers on there. Like I think one of the best ones I ever saw was Royce the 5'9" was on there. You know what I mean?
Mine's Sahai.
Freddie-
Sahai and Young M.A.
Freddie Gibbs when he had his son with him.
That's what made it extra hard.
You know what I mean?
Rapping
But
with
it's-
his son, and his son didn't
Right.
even flinch.
What's the name was just on there recently. Ski Mask was on there. His shit was hard. You know
J.
what I mean?
Cole's was hard too.
Right, which was to me I thought was crazy. But it's like
See,
it's
I put Vince Staples' flow over the Cole.
What?
and that's fair. That's fair. It's just like I said. It wasn't. I wasn't so impressed. It was like, no, I'm celebrating that it's great. You know what I mean? But it wasn't something that's just like, oh shit. Like I'm more. I'm like, oh, that was cool. It was a cool moment. But I'm more like, this album is wild with me. You know what I mean?
That freestyle was hard, bro.
That
It was.
Like, that was all
He was
off
saying
the top of the
some-
dome, bro.
He
Like,
was saying some shit.
Hey man, and that's what he do. He's we have to give that
is
credit
Vincent
that
Staples.
Vince does that. He's not like some clown nigga that just having make good music and no shit like that. Like no, he's
That's true.
a spitter. You know what I mean? And he just be saying some real shit, and sometimes his real shit be funny. You know what I mean? But
Oh yeah, he got a bunch of interviews out there now, and you know he be talking crazy in interviews. So
yeah,
if y'all like Vince Staples interviews, watch them.
he just has
Yeah.
he has very interesting perspectives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
Smart
happen to be
person.
true.
He's very smart.
yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, I mean the freestyle was dope. Like I think I like just I feel like if you got an LA Leakers freestyle, it's probably gonna be dope. Like it's probably gonna be like a very good one. Like even the Migos when they went on there,
Yeah.
they killed that shit.
That's true.
You
That
know what
boy
I'm saying?
Takeoff will snap in.
Yeah, like one motherfucker was cheesing like, oh my. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Is like I just expect anybody that go on LA Leakers, like you got to come with your A game. Like
That's true.
I'm just expecting everybody to come with their A game.
No, I feel that.
But man, we got to get on new music, bro.
Oh, you
July-
itching. You itching,
July
huh?
might be the best month of music this year, bro.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We already know we getting the Isaiah Rashad album at the end of the month.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just got IDK's album.
Yes.
And we got Vince Staples' album.
Yes.
We got a SNOH AALEGRAH album. You know what I'm saying? And then
Maria the Scientist.
Maria the Scientist. I didn't listen to hers yet.
That's good.
But I heard some stuff. I didn't listen to. I didn't give it a full listen. I did listen to Sugar Hill Express by Twelvin.
I
He's
haven't even.
Miami native. Actually, he's pretty good, man. Pretty good. My boy Patrick Hughes, shout out to Pat. He said in the group chat, 12 is basically Florida's drum.
Oh wow.
That's what he compared him to. He's the Florida drum. But what album we want to talk about first, man?
Ooh, I don't know.
We
wanna
about
let
to
the
talk
two-
about the A.
I'm conflicted.
Either the Vince or the IDK.
Where we
They
start? Where we
both-
start? Where
I'm
we start?
conflicted.
Well, I comes before V.
I was
so
conflicted.
My eye
IDK.
comes before V.
IDK.
That's what I'm talking about.
IDK album, man. You see for yourself.
We saw. I saw.
You see for yourself.
That album was very,
It's so
very,
good.
very well
It's
constructed.
so good.
I'm starting to get like
Tyler the Creator level constructed.
it might
very well.
it might be even on like a Kendrick level.
Yeah.
It might be
You're
there,
right. The
bro.
storytelling is there with that Kendrick level.
It's not only, it's like, for me, I appreciate when an artist creates a world and makes sure everything is connected. Have y'all watched the show Manifest? Have y'all seen that shit?
No.
No, sir.
I've been on Manifest for the last couple of weeks. I'm like still on season 3. But basically, it shows basically on like how everything is connected, right? And I say that because like when I listen to IDK's You See For Yourself, right? The title You See For Yourself comes from, he gave that clue
From his previous
from
album.
his previous album. From the track listing, every symbol or letter at the end of the track list of the title spelled out You See For Yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the first album title was called Is He Real?
Right.
And then the second album was You See For Yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, you know, how I stumbled upon the first album, honestly, it wasn't like it was something that was like heavily promoted to me. Like I was aware of who he was, but wasn't really listening to his music prior. Like I may have heard a song here and there. Like I didn't listen to the first IDK and Friends. I didn't listen to I Was Very Bad or any of that stuff. Honestly, the artwork wasn't really
You
captured.
didn't like you? Oh
No, it's not. I didn't attempt to
I
really
feel
listen
like
to
you're
it.
so deprived.
I might be, but it's like that with Kendrick too. Like when I first heard Kendrick, I didn't listen to the Kendrick Lamar EP. I listened to Overly Dedicated.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
it's
didn't
like,
listen to Overly Dedicated. I listen to Section 80. So
you know what I'm
same.
saying? But I'll do my due diligence and go back. And I still haven't done that with IDK.
Should.
The only reason why I haven't done that with IDK is because he's still like releasing new music, and I'm just like hip to what's going on.
It's not a space.
If
in
I
which you
would
can
to
be like,
recommend for you to go back, is start with Subtrap. That's like one of his very
It's gonna
early
be tough for me to
albums.
do.
Start with that one.
The thing is, this is my thing. I am nervous to do that because sometimes an artist's like previous work can like turn me
not
off.
comparable to
Yeah.
what they're doing now.
It can turn me off. Like with Kid, like I say this, the reason why I think his new album and the way he's created his world and connected everything is
Yeah.
on par with like a Kendrick level is because Kendrick has connected every album from Kendrick Lamar EP all the way to Damn.
Yeah.
Like everything connected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything is connected. So that's why when he would say, I already knew the first title of my album was gonna be Good Kid, Mad City. Like it makes sense when he said I already knew what it was gonna be years ago. And that means that it was a conscious effort to make sure that I develop these characters, I develop these themes throughout each album and my personality, right? So I'm feeling that with IDK.
Only reason why I would tell you to go back is because his story is pretty consistent in
Right.
all of his albums, so it kind of just gives you more of a background as
Yeah.
to what you're listening to.
Right. You know what's crazy? I was on YouTube yesterday. I didn't know that he put out like a behind the scenes like mini doc for Is He Real?
Really?
Yeah, so I went to go watch that.
I didn't know that.
That shit's cool. Like I love watching like mini docs of like behind the scenes of the album creation. That's like some of my favorite shit to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched that yesterday and just gave me a more appreciation for the album. But it's like it helped me prep for You See For Yourself. And like, man, it was. I'm not gonna say it was flawless. To me, it's not necessarily like a flawless album because I'll skip stuff on there, but only because I can't wait to listen to the shit that I already heard. But I like every song. But it's like, even with, I do that shit with Kendrick too. Like, I don't always go back and play
That's
every
true.
Kendrick album from start to finish. Like, I'll go back and like, I want to listen to this real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I could not stop playing Peloton.
That
I could not
shit
stop.
is a Jew.
I could not stop playing.
I told y'all last week. I said I didn't mention it enough, but Peloton is a motherfucking jam.
I
That
feel
shit
like-
is on some Tampa shit, for real.
And I know my homie Drew gonna feel like, cause she sent me the song, so she gonna feel like, you know, oh, I put you on. Like, nigga, I already know, nigga. I was taking my time. But
Peloton
shout out to Drew,
is
man.
so good.
But no, but it's like the first part of the record was just a sample. He could have left me with that.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was hard, bro. And I know y'all said Currency sampled that too.
Yeah.
Y'all need to send me that because
Actually, it might be on his.
Umbrella Symphony is an Umbrella Symphony mixtape for the people that's listening. We got a song on there called Payback.
You see how he like grabbed his hat like I be on my shit. You know? Umbrella
Hey
Symphony.
man, I'm still a DJ at the
Oh my
end of the
goodness.
day, you know what I'm
Insert
saying?
song.
Nah,
But yes, You See For Yourself is a fucking
So
amazing.
I'm gonna just come out the gate. My favorites is Peloton, Puerto Rico, and I want to say, I want to say,
You doing how many you do? Or
I'm
you
I'm doing three.
you going three?
We gotta be keto.
Keto. I'm gonna fucking keto, nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh my
I
god.
gotta fuck with keto, man. Listen, when I tell y'all I was dancing in this bitch, I had just got the shower, just moisturized my skin. All I had was drawers on and a tank top.
Oh my
I
goodness.
put my hair in a little ponytail
Gay.
and I was dancing.
This nigga gay.
It's gay to dance to music. That's crazy.
It's gay to
Nah,
dance
it's
to
all the
music.
descriptions that
Oh, dancing to music is gay now. It's crazy.
Shouts out to
Only for
shouts out
hotel.
to the gays, man. Hey man,
Oh my
y'all
god.
cool with
How
me?
subtle.
Nah, man. What's y'all fucking
If we
favorites?
picking three, I have to say 1995. That's my shit. Red and Peloton. Peloton is.
Doom, doom, doom. That shit sound like some NBA, some Space Jam shit.
Peloton, yeah.
That bass be hitting.
Then we gotta go with Peloton. What's the one with Sway Lee on?
That's keto.
That's keto.
Keto, yeah.
Keto Slide.
All the bad bitches come over here.
Sway Lee's so good at hooks,
Hell
man.
yeah.
He's so. It's
When I saw Sway Lee and Rico Nasty, I was like, how is this gonna go? I gotta go ahead and throw that one West Side Gun and all that.
red.
There was stuff I was wondering how he was gonna put it together, knowing how his music sounds. I'm like, how is he gonna do this? And everything came together perfectly.
I typed the text, so look, girl I used to know.
Yeah, that Peloton is so good. But so is
Duh.
Puerto Rico too. That shit
Yeah,
is so
Puerto
The
Rico
whole,
Slide.
the whole
too.
album, man.
Yeah, like I can't even pick three. Listen to all
That
of
is
them.
a jam.
Listen to all the tracks on that thing.
Are you singing right now?
Let me see.
What?
Yeah, man, let
You
them
did
know.
not just come out the shower. You were
no
not
dad.
taking a shower.
But like the songs that he pre-released, like "Shoot My Shot" with Offset, like that shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that Prada Bang Bang?
Yes.
But with Young
Young
Thug?
Thug.
Yeah.
Yes. That's pretty, man. This
No,
album.
he had what I was telling before the pod started is he has a perfect way of marrying proper melodies with like regular trap shit. And now when I say regular trap shit, because trap like has like a sound that's been taken to pop or whatever. I'm talking about legit trap drums or whatever, like shit we still want to listen to. He marries those and melodies very well. The only person I know that could do that has done that before him that I really like was Travis Scott, but he does it on a lot darker level.
Okay.
This music sounds upbeat, it sounds
is.
fun or whatever. You
Yeah.
can listen to it like a lot of people can't, unless they're Travis Scott fans. You ain't listening to Travis Scott with girls, not like that. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true, I guess.
So,
Damn, that sucks.
He has that, but it's so light and you can listen to that anywhere. I don't have a problem. Like this is day party vibes. This is club vibes. This is riding in the car. Like it just sounds good. I was thoroughly impressed, and I'm still wrestling with myself whether I'm gonna give this thing a 5 or not.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here.
It's a very good album. I don't even know why I don't want to give it a 5, but I'm just like,
Are we going to get a list of album of the years? Because this is definitely one of the
Oh, yeah, this is
competitors.
on-
Yeah, this one and Tyler.
this
so
and
far.
Tyler's on there.
This and
for sure
Tyler
for
is
me.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
me
goddamn,
see.
Vince Staples might be too. I can see why Vince Staples wouldn't be album of the year for others, but it's for me.
So Fofo,
like
what's show 3?
Man.
Just say the whole
10 feet. 10 feet, the one with T-Pain on it. Hey Auntie. And Peloton.
That Peloton, man.
That Peloton slide.
And I noticed on Hey Auntie, because he got Slick Rick on there as well.
Yeah.
But he did a thing where what Kendrick did on Damn with the reverse I guess
beat?
language or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like at the end of Hey Auntie or somewhere at the end of it,
Yeah.
he's saying something in reverse. So I got to go back and listen to that in reverse to see what he's saying.
Is that's the second to last song, right?
That's the
Hey
what?
Auntie is the second to last song.
It's the
Nah, it's like third.
third. Yeah, third.
I'm wondering if it came from his previous album, like the last song on there. Like if he took something from his previous album and just reversed it.
Probably.
I know that on the last album, he just talked about how his mom died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on this album, you got a chance to like hear the conversation that he's having with his mom.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about?
IDK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like on the last album, because he had a song called Julia ... or whatever.
Right.
That's his mom's
That's
name.
his mom and how she passed away. You know, his stepdad had gave her AIDS.
Correct.
And she passed away. And then no one told him until after she passed that or she
Right.
was dying from AIDS or whatever.
Yikes.
So I think on this album he was having a conversation with her, basically talking about like, you know,
How he wished he didn't focus so much on religion and
Yeah.
more love,
Right.
which that happens in a lot of households, a whole lot.
yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it was. I like the fact that he has good dialogue
Yeah.
within certain, not always just on the records, but just between the records. Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how some people have wasteful interludes. Mm-hmm. I don't think he wastes an interlude or
Nah,
transition.
he definitely didn't.
And I love the
He
way like the
definitely did.
songs kind of, because you can do the Roddy Ricch thing where songs kind of merge into one other song.
Yeah.
But he does that, but in a different way, where it's almost like you're watching like a play or something. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Where it's not just like, oh, the beat's gonna change a little bit, it's gonna get a little faster,
Right.
a little slower,
Right.
a la Pierre Bourne or something like that.
And he does co-produce. He does produce a lot of his
Yeah.
own stuff too.
Yeah.
So I think I see definitely a lot of the things that I think I enjoy. Like I see influences. I see some of the influence of Kanye in him, obviously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I see a lot of just like, you know, him becoming more comfortable in singing, and just, you know, taking that route of like getting better with his production. You know what I'm saying? And like I can tell he likes to merge different worlds all on one album.
Yeah.
He wants to make sure that Young Thug, MF Doom, 7 Streeter, T-Pain, DMX, like these names that he just, you can literally shake up a hat and say, take out 5 names and make an album. And he'll make it happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That DMX prayer at the end.
Yeah, that
Closure.
shit was
I wasn't
amazing.
even
That's how
expecting
you
that.
use DMX in the song. Like, that was amazing. It was unexpected too.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna hear no DMX prayer at the end. I thought that was just something I was gonna hear on the last album.
yeah, like it's
He
crazy. He
brought
had
this album too.
2 people on this album that are legends that passed away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is crazy. They passed away this year. MF Doom and DMX.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So
And MF Doom was amazing on that Red song. That Red song is so good.
Red is good, man.
That song is good. And I thought I'd hear more of West Side Gun on it, but I appreciate how much he used him. It wasn't like an overabundance of
Yeah.
hearing
Jay,
boom boom booms. And
Sway Lee.
Like how Jay came on there too, man.
like Sir on there, I was like, oh shit, that is Sir. I didn't even notice. It's very brief.
It doesn't sound like a song like you're like, oh, I know who's gonna come up on this song. But certain songs, you know, when you hear the feature, you hear the beat, and it's like, oh, okay, I know who's gonna come up on this. Like, I didn't know where I was gonna hear Rico Nasty on that song. I didn't know where I was gonna hear Sway Lee on that song. I'm like, he's really on this song.
all
I'm
the
sitting
bad
there
bitches
waiting.
come over here. That's nigga's cool.
Yeah, boy. I was like, dang.
I think I don't know, man. I think I know I'm gonna play this. Like
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna give me one
Oh, yeah.
record that I'm just like gonna always play for the next year and a half.
This is one of those.
The last album, it was December. I played December like a motherfucker.
That song is a jam.
What?
Yes.
So I played that joint, man. But I don't know, man. What y'all thinking? Y'all finna say 5?
Duh.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
yes.
Shoot, I'm definitely a fan now.
Okay, everybody 5s, man. What the fuck?
I remember
definitely a
album we
fan.
gave a 3.
I gave somebody something way lower than that.
We gave Reason a 3.
What we gave J. Cole? We didn't do J. Cole.
No, we didn't.
I think we did.
Did we do
gave
J.
it, like
Cole?
I think me and Raul had given it like a 3.5.
Yeah.
Well, what you trying to say about me and Jazz? What you think we get?
Y'all give it a 4, I think.
Oh, you're a fucking sellout, man.
Wow.
Well, no retroactive numbers here.
I I would definitely give this
I'm
a
gonna get
5.
an IDK a 5. Man.
It gets
I'm
a
saying,
5.
thinking about it, listening to all the dialogue, I'm just like, yeah.
It's
I really
so
can't find
good.
any flaws.
Like from beginning to
actively,
end.
I don't try to actively find flaws in albums. There's things I'm gonna like, things I'm not gonna like. So I heard it and it was so good, I was like, there has to be something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally went back and still can't find it.
It's
Listening
when
to
you
y'all
go
talk,
back again and be like,
yeah,
all right.
Listening to y'all talk, I'm just like, yeah.
It's
I'm
so
gonna give it a
good.
5.
He's become one of those artists to me where I don't compare him to other people. I only compare him to himself.
Yes.
I compare to his last work.
Yes.
So right now,
Because nobody sound like him.
Nobody
like, you listen
sound
to his
like
album,
him.
his album don't sound like nobody.
I don't think anybody makes music that sounds like his music.
I don't know.
totally agree.
It's like it's not even the fact that it sounds so different
like
from
his music?
everything.
I don't know. Like,
It's not that it sounds different from everything. It just sounds good amongst everything. That's all. It just really sounds like It's just like ain't nothing really too special about it. Like it's no crazy sounds. It's no crazy rhyme schemes, nothing like that. It just cuts through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those records that cut through, and I can
Every
appreciate that.
song that dropped, I was like, damn. Like, shit, it was gone,
I like
man.
how Proud of the Bang came in from the previous song. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, man.
I think
like
that's
how-
the thing too for me. With the album, it's like how things in the context of listening to the album, songs sound better. Because I listen to Peloton by itself, and I'm like, it's cool,
Yeah.
but it's like something about it when I heard it in the context of the album.
Absolutely.
It sounded so much better to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I was loving Peloton. Peloton was
Even in Hey Auntie when he
Yeah.
like I can see the visuals from it. Like you wake up in the morning, getting your orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
You getting your
Get your little
your
Lunchable. I was
Lunchables,
feeling, I was like,
and shit
yes,
that.
give me a Lunchable. But that's not what happened.
Yeah, at the end of like, oh shit, this is
Damn.
this is not
Hey,
a this is not a
Auntie.
happy moment right now.
Damn.
Nigga into that real dark.
Damn.
Y'all might want to listen. I ain't about to spoil it.
That
I heard that
was
shit. I was like,
good.
excuse me?
Yeah, man.
Yes, yeah. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah. Damn, man. I'm gonna go. Right now. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do a 4 for now. I'm gonna do a 4. I'm gonna do a 4.
Why?
Legit don't wanna be
Because he
overzealous.
like to be complicated.
No. It's the. I think for me it's like. Let's put it like this with the Tyler the Creator album. I think a lot of my
I
judgment.
think that's why I was warned against the 5 and a 4.
Right.
Because I gave Tyler a 5 just last week.
Other things influenced my reception of the album.
Right.
Visuals, all the other things that you do. So he was dropping like visuals almost every fucking
Correct.
6 hours.
Yeah.
So like it helped me receive the album better. With IDK, he hasn't really dropped any visuals for it besides like the ones that came out before.
Right.
And I'm cool. I'm fucking with it, right? But it's like now that the album's here, like all right, what like
Yeah,
it's like I'm
man.
spoiled based on the rollout. Like J. Cole did that shit, dropped so much shit right when the album dropped. Tyler
Right.
did it.
Right.
You one of them dogs now. Like I want to see you do it. So it's kind of like maybe it's just it's a spoiled answer.
It's weird
Yeah.
hearing y'all say this because I guess y'all aren't like from the bottom fans, I guess.
Nah, I'm not day one. Not day one.
Because I definitely am almost, I wouldn't say day one, but I've been listening to him for quite a while. And he's got different, like he's got a page for just women on his women fan page. So it's like Women for IDK, only women can join it. So it's like different ways he's been catering for his album to his fans.
Damn.
Yeah, I got the number that you're supposed to text.
Oh,
You
shit,
get
all
text messages say, "Oh, this about to drop. This coming out." Da 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 da.
Damn.
Yeah, so I would give this
That's
a
cool.
5. Yeah, just based on being on the fan side of things.
Learn something new, man.
Yeah, for real.
That's tight.
He got a Discord. He go live
know-
on a
I
Discord.
know about the Discord. Only because I have his notifications for Twitter, just because I know he be just doing like random cool shit every once in a while.
Yeah, he got a lot of social media. Like he got one for it's called You See For Your Love. He's got a bunch of different Instagram pages to dedicate to his fans.
That's what's up, man. I didn't know that. That's something I might want to check out.
Yeah, that's why it was weird you saying you didn't see much. I was like, what? I've been seeing shit for
Crazy, man.
weeks.
It's crazy. It's like whatever you select on your social media controls whatever narrative you.
That's true.
Also, major label rollouts are very different from more so independent rollouts.
That's true. That is very true.
But yeah, I feel you. I think Tyler's visuals made it easier to just be like, oh, he on this shit.
Yeah, it was just so much happening at once.
So just to get it's so rare just to get a good album just dropped off to you.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, is this really good? Nah, this shit.
Especially coming back from last year, I feel like I've been itching for a good ass album.
Yeah. Like I said, but Peloton, right? I liked it. I liked the record, but I loved it way more when I heard it with the album.
Yeah,
it just gives me now. It's like I'm more hyped now to see what this Isaiah Rashad gonna be. If fucking
How did we get?
Oh my god.
You weren't lying when you said
we mention this nigga every episode.
I can't.
What Joe Budden podcast? The Isaiah Rashad Avengers or Isaiah Avengers?
Not
the whole
Isaiah
Avengers.
Avengers.
Yeah.
The whole Avengers for Jay-Z.
But now, this just made me think like, man, like I can't wait to hear Headshots in the context of the album.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, damn, this album about to drop, and I'm
Head
like,
gonna blow off.
That's how I was feeling about when J. Cole dropped that. He dropped like one song.
Oh, the interlude. Yeah.
The interlude.
Yeah.
And I was like, And when I heard it in the context of the
that
album,
shit
it sounds
hit
way better.
with the album. It really do. So Headshots might be a real headshot for real.
So let's go into this Vince, man. I was a 4.
I'm a 5.
Yeah.
This the first
I'll
side.
give it a 4.5, man.
Oh.
Because he kind of right, like no visuals.
It's just,
I'm on a
I
different
really see no
perspective.
visuals, so I'll give it a 4.5 right now.
I'm going for just music.
I feel you.
For just music, then I'll definitely give it a 5. But the visuals,
But
definitely.
visuals, if we was doing all-inclusive.
Yeah.
It's a 5, IDK, just so
And
you
shout
know.
out to the producers, man. The only producer I know is on there is Monty
who
Booker.
engineered
Neptunes, they did Keto.
Okay, Neptunes. Okay.
Who did, I want to know who did 1995.
Hey,
'cause
Scott,
that
you gonna have
beat
to find
is
out who engineered
so
that.
All right, so I want to play this
amazing.
clip real quick. I want to play this clip because I think that
About to get demonetized. We need more followers.
it's this beat. It was something that he did. He posted. He was in the studio with Neptunes, right? And I feel like this beat ended up turning into Keto. Like I kind of hear bits of it, but I'm gonna play it real quick.
Oh, commercials. Ooh, la la la. This is the
Come on
Beats
now,
and Chill
hey, man,
podcast, and
Like you gotta hear it. I feel like this was like a very rough draft. This is him in the studio with Neptunes. He's just like going back and forth.
I remember hearing this.
That's it, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, but this is like I'm seeing this clip on fucking Twitter.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So then
that
you know,
sounds amazing though.
right. I'm like, I'm fucking ready.
I would love to be in the studio just
So I'm
to
hearing
hear
Keto.
that.
I think he might ask the cash.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it kind of seems like it
Yeah.
kind of came from that session.
Yeah.
It's on site. He
I
might.
don't know, man.
Hometown was in here Wu-Tang into that song.
Come on.
Hey, man.
All the sauce now.
Hey, man.
What's up with this Vince Staples
Bottom
though?
of the socks turned up to the top of the split.
Let's get enough of me. More of the Vince Staples. Let's get to this Vince Staples
Yes.
self-titled
Vince
album. Vince
Staples
Staples.
did amazing. Yes.
It's a very solid album, man.
Very true.
His mom talking in between the tracks is something I didn't know I needed.
She keep the gun on her in church.
Yes.
Hey, man. It's definitely. I want to go back. It's like when I listen to the album, sometimes I listen to just the feel and the vibe, and then sometimes I go back and listen to like what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So
definitely something you could just put on
Yeah.
and just chill to.
And I like that it's short because you
Yes.
could just run it back,
22
run it back,
minutes.
and keep running it
Album is
back.
22 minutes, 10
10
tracks,
songs. You know?
22 minutes.
So I'm gonna just give my favorite song out of it instead of 3. My favorite song currently is probably Sundown Town. Sundown Town was like the one for me where I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with this a lot. Like I'm sold.
I don't even know. There's certain albums that's it's just one track to me. Like it's just
Yeah, it all sounds like
Yeah.
he's just so cohesive. So
one
it's
big ass good song.
Yeah. That's how I feel about this. So I don't even have like one
A
that I'm
specific.
going back to yet. So I'm still, and it's 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I haven't had one that I'm gonna skip it back because they go right into each other so well. So
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I can't pick one right now because it really is like just listening to
every
you
time I
listen
thought-
over and over.
yeah, every time I thought I was like, oh, this the one. And I heard the next
Nope.
one. Man, this shit good.
I
And
do
then
like
by the
taking.
time that song's over, since it's not that long, man, this shit
Yeah.
good.
Yep, taking trips is probably one of mine though.
I like taking trips.
Taking trips
Just
is
I think
fun.
going from like just like the sequencing on this album from Law
Yeah.
Averages to Sundown Town to The Shining to Taking Trips. It's like an amazing.
It's
thing.
almost like you can't listen to one song before listen to the other song. You just gotta listen through the whole thing through,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
listen to it again.
That's true.
You can't pick.
And this is like I said, I know it's only been fucking 3 days since they dropped the
And?
project, and it's like I want more visuals. Like Tyler and fucking J. Cole just ruined the rollout for me. It's like I want it all now. Give me the visuals. I don't give a fuck if they 30-second clips. I want to see something. You know what I'm saying?
And most of the album was produced by Kenny Beats.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what's
for
up.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Kenny Beats, and I think Money Booker got one on here as well. Taking Trips.
Hey,
So
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's
I see
fire.
Kenny widening his bag.
he really is. Shout out Kenny Beats.
it's crazy because like you can tell like that the album is mostly produced by one producer.
person.
When you hit like it's certain things you can hear in the beat, like the hi hats, like how they all kind of sound the same, everything like that. I'm like, yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
Kenny Beats beat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation of restructuring this whole top producers, man. We're gonna have that conversation.
Oh, we are going to
Oh,
have
yeah,
to have
yeah.
that conversation,
Top
especially
top
this
producers
year.
of what? Of
21
Of just
or overall.
just overall, just
Yeah.
like who's the guys now?
Yeah,
Not just
because-
like today or last month, but over the past couple years. Like,
I got a few people. in
looking at the
mind
bodies
right
of work
now.
done. Like we got to
Man,
talk.
listen, you got to put Cardiac in there, man.
You love Cardi.
Bro, you gotta, yo,
I'm about to take the 2 hours.
listen, man.
Hey, man, go ahead.
Bro, you gotta put Cardiac in there, bro. Like Cardiac is on everything.
Alright, he
That's
went on
the
this.
thing.
Goddamn.
I'm used to hearing Cardiac's tag though. So if I
Yeah.
don't hear like the flat line, then I don't be knowing it's him.
Right,
Are there more producers starting to get away from the tag now?
No.
No?
I think that's
Well,
the thing, like for
Trap
sure.
producers.
I think trap producers, yeah, but I think like other producers, I think it's more like they're trying to find an identity outside of the tag. Like Pharrell does the like
Yeah,
the four
yeah,
count.
yeah, the four
You know,
count,
you
yeah.
got people that's trying to like the way they
Brand themselves without branding.
yeah. So I think that's the thing.
True.
Well, I mean, so what we rating this Vince Staples, man?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm a 4. I'm a 4 with it. I'm a 4 with it.
I feel that I'm for it.
4.
Okay.
4.
I fuck with it, man. I really fuck with it.
It's very good.
This has been a great month for music.
Yeah, for
bro.
real, man.
It's been a great
And it's not
month.
even over. It's like
It's
the
not.
first week.
Facts.
Like the first real week of July.
The fact that Vince usually drops some like very hood, like West Coast hood type stuff. You know what I'm saying? He'll usually do that. You had North. You had like a lot of other songs where he's rapping like
Yeah.
kind of strong, like kinda
Bitch,
at
you
know
thirsty?
what I'm saying?
Please grab a
He
Sprite.
just kind of like letting you lay back with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is along the lines of what's the he had a song with like ASAP way back in the day.
Ye-
I think was it on Big Fish Theory?
Yeah, I think it was on Big Fish Theory. 'Cause I went back and listened to that. Cause you know what's crazy? I didn't listen to Big Fish Theory like that.
Me neither.
neither.
That's
And
probably like
I
my
didn't even
least-
know Kendrick was on it.
For real?
That yeah right.
Yeah, so when I played it, I'm like, is Kendrick on this song? Because he don't be listening to features on, I guess like on Spotify or whatever. So I'm like, what? I went to go check the fucking notes on that joint. I'm like, how did I miss this? But
Yeah, Mr. Lamar's on that bit. But yeah, he's not really like rapping at you. It's barely any gangster shit. His mom got the most gangster shit on the album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
for real.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that gangster.
That one
Vince
in
that we
in
got.
Lakewood Mall. Lakewood
Yeah.
Mall.
Yeah. So
I still like Law of Averages too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
like Law of Averages.
Yeah.
That shit, gold,
it's
man.
a nice listen.
Kenny
you know.
made that beat too.
He did the whole album.
Damn.
That beat is
tight.
He did
good.
the whole album, man.
I want to
That's
see.
what's up.
Now it just got me thinking about that. The other one with Kenny Mason. I wonder if he'd like do like a multiple record EP
I would love to hear that.
Remember when he said, "Let's get into some real shit now."
I would love
He
to
says
hear
with
that.
him, everybody. So I've been waiting for him and Maxo Cream, him and Freddie get what?
Yo, where is Maxo Cream?
I don't know, man.
Man, I like
His
Revenge of
last
the
album
Dreamers.
was good.
I feel
Yes,
like COVID
it
might have messed this
was
shit
that
up.
Drizzy Draco.
Cause I don't think because his album came out in 2019, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
like he was supposed to. Cause I don't think he really did a tour.
That
with
was
shit.
around the Revenge of the Dreamers and shit.
Yeah.
That's what put me on Maxo Cream was
That
Revenge.
Maxo
Yeah, he signed to Rock
Cream
Nation,
good.
I think, too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think so.
That album came out through Rock Nation.
Yeah, that Maxo album is real good.
Yeah.
He's a great storyteller too. Y'all want
Yeah.
if y'all like storytellers, Maxo Cream is a
I
great
love
storyteller.
Maxo.
Yeah, I remember listening to that album. Like, yeah.
Yeah, she was good.
What else, man?
Young and May, she dropped Yak Thoughts.
Yak Thoughts.
Yeah, she got. For those that don't know, she went or she like
Rehab,
rolled
something
herself
like
into
that.
rehab or whatever.
Aw.
So, I guess this song kind of talks about that.
These
you know what I'm
artists be
saying?
making me so sad sometimes.
Yeah,
like
man.
for real.
You don't never know what nobody be going
You
through.
don't,
But
and
she,
it just be.
she really dropped some like heartfelt stuff. She did like what she used to do, like because you know she be rapping about how her brother passed and how niggas is fake and shit like that.
Yeah.
Also another great storyteller, so it was actually good to see her like get this off with some music. I mean, I don't know if she's still in rehab or whatever, but the song is good. It sucks it had to come about this way.
Yeah, that's a lot of good music too. It's just like real
Yeah.
sad situations, or they on drugs.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's
I
really
listened to
unfortunate.
SNOH album. That got in my R&B bag. I think it was a good album, man. I think that shit good. Like
Yeah.
that shit go. It's that one record I can't stop playing is On My Mind with James Fauntleroy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit good.
Yeah.
I be going back and forth between the Vince and the IDK, but I definitely gave it a couple spins through.
Oh yeah, I was spun through that snow.
Yeah.
I didn't put Maria on here actually, but Maria the Scientist album was good.
Yeah, I heard a couple songs just from like
Yeah.
listening to podcasts, like Joe Budden podcast, play a record.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I wouldn't compare her to anybody else's. What I like about her, because I don't listen to a lot of R&B, and she'd be one of those artists I actually listen to.
Okay, I'm gonna check out. This is her debut project.
I think so.
Think so? Okay, I'm gonna check her out. Let's go through these hot topics real quick, man.
Juve.
Girl, you did good with the Vax That Thang Up.
Damn, that shit
That boy
is
said, boy,
so
you looking handsome.
funny.
What you Vax That Thang
He's a handsome young fella. Won't you?
What you Vax That Thang Up? I
Go
was
get the
like,
shot.
I thought I
Go
was-
get the shot.
Dog, this shit can't. Mia X.
Oh, that shit was
I haven't
horrible,
seen
bro.
Mia X in years.
How much money did they got paid?
Oh my god.
Man,
That
Each-
bag had to be heavy.
Each of them had to
man.
get at least $1 million.
Manny Fresh is on there
To
too.
touch a classic like that, to
Go.
touch a undisputed classic, to have Manny Fresh,
I haven't seen him. I mean, I've seen him do beats.
they had
Last
to
time I
get
seen
paid.
was a versus.
the verses.
Yeah.
But before that,
Go.
you don't really see many.
They had to get
Go get the
whopped
shot. Go
up.
get the
I'm talking
shot.
about $1 million apiece. $1 million apiece.
You say you want to meet up.
Mia
Vax.
X don't even rap anymore.
Mr. Fresh, I know that you may be opposed to this idea, but
Oh my god.
take a look at the numbers. Well, let us know what you think.
That had to be the funniest thing to happen all week.
What's that? $1 million after tax.
We've heard of Back That
Oh
Thang
my
Up, but what about
goodness.
Vax That
That
Thing
thing
Up?
And it's for the BLK dating app or something, right?
Yeah. It
Which
was like
threw me off. I was like, this for a dating app?
Man.
That shit came out of nowhere.
It came-
That shit popped on my Twitter. I was like, is this a joke?
Oh, they said in the group chat, hey, Ro, don't get no funny ideas.
Oh my
I'll tell you
god.
right now. I'm not back to no things up.
What if, like, they do a Drake one when he did the one on Take Care,
Oh my god.
and they do, like, a slow version of it?
No, please don't.
Doom, doom.
Man, that
Oh my
That's
god.
it on me.
Looking a little bad. Looking a little bad.
Damn.
You look good.
Oh,
Oh my god. That shit is
Girl, what you
too
back for thing?
funny.
oh, God.
Looking real sick, yeah. You cough, yeah.
Looking sick, yeah. You
What was it? It's a clip from I Love New York, and she was like, not you. Not you. That's how I felt.
Oh my goodness.
Not you.
Oh my god.
You a handsome young fella. Won't you back?
That killed me.
Handsome young fella. Oh man, that shit was kids Bob.
I know the niggas was laughing the whole time. They had to laugh.
Duh.
And went shopping right after.
Oh my god.
I heard. I was like, damn, that sounds like Mia X, but I know that's not her because like she legit don't rap no more.
Ain't nobody, and I ain't know nobody went and got vaxxed up after that damn video.
No.
They probably played Back
jammed
That
it,
Ass
laughed,
Up right after.
Smoke.
There was an all white party. I'm not sure. I think it was the guy that it was an all white party that was thrown by the guy from the Sixers that they all went and chipped in on a Bentley for.
Rick Rubin?
Nah, not Rick Rubin.
Plays for the Sixers.
No. It was the
No,
one of the
he's
owners.
the owner.
Remember that it was like Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and all them cats pitched
Isn't
in
that
on
like Rick Rubin or
it's
Richard?
like Richard Millie or some shit like that.
No, Richard Millie is the guy that has the watch.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about though.
I can't remember his name, but I think he threw an all white party.
Yeah, he did.
So
Travis Scott
Jay-Z and
and
them
all
was
that,
out
yeah.
there.
Clothing wise, right?
Smurda.
Yeah. You didn't see that when Lil Uzi was.
And they all white
Yeah,
people.
all white guy.
But remember when Lil Uzi was breakdancing?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
it.
That was that party, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
At the same scene, bro. That
I ain't
somebody was
gonna
like,
hold you. Uzi was. I didn't even know he had. I knew he was like the breakdance and shit like that, but
Yo,
You know what's
he
crazy?
was definitely doing it.
if this was the '80s before social media, that would be the same. That would be like a Charlie Murphy story told about Prince. That'd be like, man, I was in a fucking all white party. Uzi was fucking breakdancing. You'd be like, what? And all white, he was just breakdancing.
You would not
the
believe that.
Corvette guy.
Yeah. He fucking. You'd never think that Uzi could breakdance. One.
No.
I've heard people say like, hey, Uzi, like he thorough, but he likes to dance.
From Philly.
Dang.
I can't imagine somebody breakdancing in all white either.
I can't imagine anybody breakdancing now in my face.
No. He was
Rest in-
doing full windmills and everything.
Man, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy, man. But boy, if he could just, he was breakdancing.
Yeah, he was doing this thing, man.
And then in the same shot, you see James Harden and Meek Mill doing a tickle war.
Bro. Man.
Can you imagine Charlie Murphy's telling this story? Man, he was in this all-white party. I'm talking about all the women looking sexy as fuck. I mean, the nice as fucking my white studs, you know what I mean? I ain't wearing no tight-ass pants because I ain't from that shit. And then he go, Lil Uzi over fucking breakdancing. And his fucking little city girlfriend is over there behind him supporting him. Then James Harden and fucking Meek Mill are tickling each other. He's like, what the fuck? Actually,
That shit was
Oh my
What grown
God.
man
wild.
be tickling?
What grown man
That
be
shit was
tickling?
wild,
Like-
man.
and then, but it was. I mean, I saw it was some cool moments. Like you saw a picture with
my God.
Jay-Z and Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda took a picture together.
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
picture
was
with
out.
everybody.
That where
There.
Jay-Z was lighting what's the name cigar with like a $3 million Richard Mille watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the owner is Michael Rubin.
Michael Rubin. Okay.
Michael.
What it was? Travis and Meek. They got into. Did they get into altercation?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Travis
did.
Scott and Meek Mill.
I was about to say,
At
was
the
it at the
all-white party.
party?
At the all white party.
Damn.
Yeah, some shit going.
This sounds like a family reunion type shit happening though. Like your cousin was over there breaking.
The 85 South Show shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That I mean, just to be a fly on the wall.
What do you think happened between them?
I have no idea, man.
I don't know, bruh.
Was it really? Did they really like have a little verbal altercation, or they just?
I mean, honestly, if it probably was from what I've read online, but I mean, in that situation, everybody probably just drunk or
Yep,
high, and
exactly.
anything could happen.
Anything.
Niggas probably like, bro, I was tripping, bro, my fault, bro. I know that shit got on the blogs, bro. Let's go, get food or something.
Yeah, for real.
Niggas probably was drunk, bro. Mm-hmm. If you partying with Jay-Z, you probably finna just like do some wild shit. Only because you're like, I'm never gonna be in the same party with Jay-Z this cool. So I'm gonna make it a memorable night. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold my beer.
Like that's probably Uzi probably saw Jay-Z right before. He was like, clear it. Jay-Z here, bitch. I'm finna fucking show him. You know what I'm saying?
That boy Persian. I don't smoke cigars, but Jay, light this shit.
Niggas was
it up
like,
for me.
the 80s is back, boy.
Damn, that's
Jeez.
funny.
Oh man. Celebrate. Shout out to the Lightning. They went to back-to-back champions. You know what I mean?
Back-to-back.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Like rent is about to be.
Did you say rent? They better not raise the rent.
Bro, rent is about to be crazy.
Do they raise the rent for hockey though?
Bro, the Rays are winning right now too. And
The Bucks.
And then if the Bucks win again,
Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be like, people like that shit.
Like,
People
we-
like, oh, I live here. Where
yeah, like we're already over Miami as the top
City.
place in Florida.
Yeah, Florida,
I was
yeah.
saying not in rent. Hell nah. Can't be.
Well, hey man, it's gonna
about to be there.
I done been on
You been
Zello.
downtown lately?
I've been downtown.
Yeah.
downtown is crazy, bro.
Man, if
Yeah.
you go like right across the street from Parks and Rec, there's a high rise being built. Like there's mad high rise. Downtown was literally office buildings. only.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But we need that though, cause downtown was trash.
Downtown is trash. It's
It
not
was
a
tra- we
place
had
you
to
would
wa-
hang out.
I used to
I
think.
mean, how's more people gonna make it
No, I'm saying, but I mean, but entertainment wise, like we had the worst looking skyline. Like you go to Atlanta skyline look better than ours. Like our downtown don't look like, oh shit, I'm in Tampa. Like you can see downtown Atlanta, you see downtown in other cities. Like damn, I'm in the city.
I
You
feel
know what I'm saying?
there, but
Well, Tampa is definitely.
yeah, it's about
And
that.
then the new club they got, Eden, that just opened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Club Lit, Club Eden.
They open a new club.
They
Eden,
got to, man.
that shit look.
But I would say this.
look
I would
dope.
say this. It's not all bad. I mean, rent gonna go up. Rent gonna go down. It's gonna go
Stop
up
saying
anyway.
rent gonna go up.
Rent gonna go up regardless. Rent gonna go up
I just
regardless.
missed that.
All right.
Gas will go up, whatever.
They
But
better
at the
not
same
raise it in
time,
the hood.
at the same time, you know what I mean? It's gonna be more opportunities to make money too. You know,
True.
you know the area. You from here. You already got the IP. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
Airbnb.
get your work in.
That's
And let
true.
people park in your yard.
I'm gonna tell
for the
my
game.
mama to do that. She live in West Tampa, so
Oh yeah.
West River.
Tampa.
That's what they call it now.
Midtown?
West River.
It's called West River. Yeah,
It is
that's
West
what-
Tampa.
West River.
And then they having they should really change the date of the celebration because they're having it tomorrow
What celebration of the
for
lightning?
the
No,
lightning.
old boy got a. I think old boy.
They shoulda had it today.
He was getting married or something. That's why it wasn't one of the dudes from the team.
Oh
And
wow.
somebody didn't plan this.
On a Monday, like on a Monday, like
Apparently he's getting married like this weekend, so that's why they didn't do
Wow.
it till tomorrow.
Yeah, how many professional teams? We got a professional soccer team, right?
Do we have a
Rowdies?
soccer? We got a
Professional?
soccer team?
Yeah, Rowdies is the
Rowdies.
minor league.
Minor league. Okay.
Yeah.
bro, it was so funny. They had a picture of the championship trophy with a life vest around it that says "This is for Tom Brady." In case he wants to come celebrate with us.
Oh my
That's funny.
God, that's funny.
Glad that we can make jokes like that about legendary people.
Yeah,
Tampa's
man.
coming up, boy.
That's true.
What a time.
Yeah.
What a time. A blessing in disguise. What else, man? What else?
Moneybagg Yo going on tour.
Yeah, Moneybagg Yo
Tampa's
going on
his
tour.
first stop.
Yeah, Rolling Loud wins again. Like,
Right after
they
his
are
birthday.
killing it, bro. They finna do everybody tour, bro. They got the game on lock. Shit, wild.
The wrestling shit they got going on too. With,
Yeah,
Rolling Loud.
you bring them to Lil Baby got arrested. Oh, that whole Lil Baby, James Harden, and Kanye was in Paris. Niggas was actually in Paris.
Niggas be in Paris.
I thought I was the only person that wondered where their friendship stemmed from, and now I've said this in plenty of podcasts.
Honey
before,
buns.
but now everybody's like, it's imaginary friend. Like everybody's wondering, like, you
Not
know,
his
kinda like,
imaginary
why are these niggas hanging
I
out
think
together?
no, you know what I think it is. It's just like sometimes you get into a class, right, where it could be like just celebrity and money, and once those things are like they cancel out, you might find that like your personalities may just match.
True.
Yeah.
You may just be into the same shit, even though he's like 6'5" and way taller than you,
Yeah.
and you come from this hustling background. Once you get past that, it's like, oh shit, we
cool.
them
It's
motherfuckers
just-
really probably be playing fucking video games.
It just looks funny.
I know, like you never.
They said James Harden looks like Lil Baby's imaginary.
Yeah, and he did because he was like, they can't see me. No, they can't. But no, he's like I've known, like I've gone, me and Tyree kicking in my crib at his crib, and we'll be playing like fucking Call of Duty Zombies for like hours, and like that makes no sense to your girlfriend. Like y'all niggas gay. What y'all talking about? Y'all playing the game. It's 3:00 in the morning. There, you're a fucking liar. He's like, nah, like we was literally like on like level 33, like.
Not level 33.
That took a long time to get to on zombies, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my
But like
God.
Lil Baby and James Hart could like be like having the time of their lives, getting high, drinking, and playing video games. We would never know.
Buying
That's
Lamborghinis.
true.
Or James Harden might be trying to rap, and he's just like, man, I really just fuck with you, bro. Like, show me how to do that shit.
It's all very true. It still doesn't stop it from looking funny.
And they're rich, so it's like they can do it in a more extravagant way. Like,
Yeah.
bro, let's just go to Paris and just
When they be talking
hang out with
about-
Kanye West.
Lamborghini boys, that shit is for real.
Like,
Like all
That's
them niggas got
funny.
Lamborghini.
I mean, y'all was talking about honey buns, and I was just thinking about that J. Cole and Boss video. So
oh yes. The J. Cole boss and Lil TJ
Yes.
had
Shout out
already
Supreme Dream.
video
Dream.
game house. Yeah.
That song is good. I like that.
I didn't know
That's
RDC
cool.
World stood for Real Dreamers Change the World.
Oh, that's cool.
Didn't know that. But yeah, it was his first time apparently meeting J. Cole. I thought they already had met when he did the giveaway for the shoes when they was on
No,
the
I think they
Dreamville.
just hit him up for that.
Okay. But that's cool, man.
I think that's so cool. It's like full circle.
That's
honestly.
one, but you gotta. He was one of the only, I guess, people caping for Cole on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's us, and then there's somebody like him who has like a platform.
Jermaine.
He was like
Jermaine
caping for him, and
Cole.
he capes for him for every album.
Can I
Yeah.
get an
Drops and
autograph?
shoes.
yeah.
Cole
He's
sent him some
the
shoes.
legit meme of when J. Cole's
Drops
Drop.
anything.
Yeah.
Drops
Jermaine.
anything.
yeah.
Cole.
Every
It's
time he
back.
drops.
It's back. Cole Bananas. Jermaine.
Yeah, he's like the Murs for Michael Jordan in a sense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's pretty cool. That's cool. What else, man?
Didn't Lil Baby get arrested though? And,
Yeah, he got
He-
arrested for transporting weed. Or something.
20 what? Like 20 something?
Yeah,
20
he got out though. He got out.
He out. He gonna do a show. I seen him
And it
tweet
was
that.
like,
He paid
it
that
was like Lil Baby was like, man, we got arrested. The James Harden was like, we. What's up, Uncle Phil? We. That shit, boy. That's just what nigga. I'm in the NBA. All right. I
Damn.
can't do that, brother.
Oh my god.
Um,
Schoolboy Q, Blank Face is 5 years old.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. 5 years since Blankface, bro.
That's a good ass album.
Amazing ass album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably a top 5 TDE album for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to TDE. Continue to bless us with classic albums. Once again, we might be getting another classic at the end of the month. You know what I mean?
By who?
Isaiah Rashad.
We said that nigga's name, man.
Damn.
So yeah, hopefully. I
Damn.
don't see it, the album being trash, but it is. Shout
Yeah.
out to Messi. Lionel Messi won his first international trophy. You
Yeah,
know?
that was all. This all happened last night, right?
Yeah.
So
I think so.
He won. Conor McGregor fucking snapped his ankle. Right? I seen that shit and literally every time I scroll past, I'm about to fucking puke.
Bro, that
I can't
shit
see the
was-
body fuck up like that. I can't like.
Yeah,
Damn.
he just stepped back on his ankle and it just broke.
That shit was weird.
I was like, yo,
That shit
it's
is
time to hang it up.
Yeah,
Your
man.
body
Yeah.
falling apart like that.
You
gotta
done.
hang
And
it
then
up.
at the end of it, he was like, your wife is in my DMs.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
That nigga's literally the Joker, bro.
What a minute. What a
Yeah,
minute.
shout out Messi, man, because he's been chasing the title forever.
Yeah.
Everybody's won one. Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Zidane, like everybody. So soccer's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas talking about hooping. Yeah, I want it, but soccer's my shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, Messi used to be on the team. You know what I'm saying? So I had to rock the old Barcelona jersey.
Oh my
y'all, but yeah,
goodness.
shout out to Messi, man.
Yeah. What else? Spelling Bee Champ.
Got handles.
I don't understand. It was an Avant something.
It's avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
Yeah.
It's really avant-garde?
Yeah.
I thought that was bullshit.
No, it's crazy. So a couple years ago, there was videos of her, like this girl, just with handles and all that, just doing all these crazy handles. I'm like, oh, she raw. Did not make that connection that
That is
was the
her.
girl doing the spelling bee. So when they start showing her videos of her balling, I'm like, oh yeah, she raw as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So shout out to her, man.
Shout out to her for winning the spell. I think that's the first African American to win the spelling bee.
Yeah, this was I thought I saw
Shout out to
there.
her.
Yeah.
It wasn't Aquila.
She was like, that was
It
just my,
wasn't
that's just my
Aquila,
side
I
gig. You know what I
can't.
mean? I just did somebody
She
doing
just
the
be
side.
spelling on the side.
Yes.
Right.
Damn.
I'm really trying to drop buckets on you.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
You know who wasn't dropping buckets?
Chris Paul.
Team USA.
Damn, man,
Them
they
boys took
lost.
that L to Nigeria.
And it was just it was like an exhibition game. Didn't really count, but hey, man.
90 to 87.
Yeah.
Nigeria said we got niggas over here too.
Real ones.
Real niggas.
Real ones.
But honestly, man, I feel like they're not gonna take it as serious anymore because like the injuries and stuff like that.
Now, the only thing this is what I will say in rebut to that.
Right.
It's they when playing for Team USA, it's more of a personal legacy.
Right.
Like, this is counting towards Hall of Fame nods.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that gets counted into that. It's not only your NBA career, your college, high school, and Olympic career. So, you know, that is a part of it essentially. Of course, Kevin Durant will go to the Hall of Fame, right? But when you look at like Bam, you know what I mean? When you look at Bradley Beal, like, this is important for their personal legacy to get into the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? So I can see where like some people may say, "Oh, they ain't gonna take that serious because they're trying to get into the league." But no, these niggas are they're not forced to play in this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? They want that shit because it's part of their personal legacy. So, you know, hey niggas, figure it out.
Basically.
Figure it out, because you play the motherfuckers in Spain.
Nah.
You know who else is playing?
Luka.
Fucking Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
He from Spain?
No, I don't think he's from Spain, but he's playing in another country.
Oh, yeah.
He plays for another country.
I
But
remember when we had to play in Spain, they had Mark and Paul Gasol.
yeah, I think Paul Gasol is playing, right? I think Paul Gasol is playing. Yeah, I think that's what he playing with his brother. I think him and his brother are playing.
Yeah, bro.
He not playing in the NBA, but he playing for his country though.
We might need another redeem team after this one.
Because I mean, he was in the league 4 years ago, right?
4 years is a lot.
That's what I'm saying. But that was like, we got to think the Olympics is every 4 years, so it's
Yeah.
like he probably retired from the NBA, but like, oh, I'm still gonna play for my country. It might be the last run. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure they don't care. They're like, yeah, let's go.
Sure, we'll
You
take
want
it.
to play? You feel like playing? You an NBA champion.
Yeah, and then I think you only get like you can only get 2 slots per country to have an American player.
Oh, wow.
Or is it American or NBA player? I think you only get 2 NBA players to play on any country roster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even if you got
They
like,
said some of them dudes from Nigeria, they had at least 3 of them like played for the Heat.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's Bam could have played for Nigeria, but they already had. I think you can only have 2 players in the NBA.
Roster spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. I usually don't really watch the USA Olympic games like that just because.
I used to watch when it was.
It used to be a thing.
Bron,
No, yeah. I used to watch.
them?
It was
back
them.
then, yeah, back then.
Yeah, I don't
That
really
shit
watch
was
them
fun to watch.
now
man.
like that, but I don't know. We'll see, man. Hopefully they get the gold, man. You know what I mean?
I hope, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. I hope Chris Paul finally get that ring, man.
Yeah, Game 3
Looking
is
that
tonight.
way.
Game 3 is tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll
Looking that
see.
way. Yeah.
You know,
What's this? It's 2-0.
2-0, man.
Sons and foe.
It's looking like what's gonna end up happening, bro.
Go, boy. Hey, now Chris could chill with Bron and Wade.
Yeah,
With,
man.
you know,
On the banana boat.
championship talk.
Yeah.
No, who can't? Carmelo. It's a wrap, brother. Join LeBron as quickly as possible.
No ring and no
That
leg.
sucks.
No.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
All he got is gold medals and a national championship in college.
Wow.
Damn,
Hey, man. Bron don't got that.
Brian ain't got that.
Went straight to the league, you know.
Damn. What else we got, man? Anything else you missed out on?
Not really.
no.
Other than the off-white canary yellow Air Force Ones dropping in Boston only. And
Only you would know that, Mr. Speaker.
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Also, your website, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Finally launched my website for I Like Your Shoes. So legit now, when you search it, like, I gotta pop up. Ain't nobody spelling it like that. So
Yes.
finally got my website live. Got a little landing page. Everybody want to check me out, see if I'm legit. I'm very legit. Take it straight to the YouTube and all. Restructuring some things, seeing how I'm gonna like change up how I'm doing the whole video thing. But yeah, I'm still out here. It ain't stopped. I
You
know y'all
on
probably,
a,
"You didn't drop no video last week."
You was
I
on
feel
a pod, right? Talking about shoes?
I was on the Southern Collectors podcast, talking about sneakers. Basically talking about like the state of what sneakers is in and whatnot right now. So yeah, it was cool. It was real cool.
That's what's up.
I had
Man.
to flex, you know what I'm saying? I had to do a little mini sneaker battle. You know what I'm saying? I was cheating and winning because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. So
Cannot.
that's how I go. So, but yeah. So we had a little mini sneaker battle. You know, that dude had some heat though. He had like some chunky donkeys and all kind of shit. I was like, damn, I gotta cheat now. I told him, I was like, hey man, I saw what you had. I had to go home and get my gun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to be on a little pod on my alter ego tip.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah.
Damn. Anything to look forward to coming up?
Friday, Space Jam.
Oh,
yeah.
Space Jam.
yes.
There's
That
a
shit come out Friday?
soundtrack out actually.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah.
Also, just cause
hope
off the
it's good.
strength, I gotta give these guys some promo. Another Barely Legal show.
Yes.
These guys have been doing an
Yo,
outstanding
Barely
job.
Legal
Go to
is
this.
fucking snapping right
I might
now
go
with
to
the
this.
pro.
I'm
I
definitely
want to
going
go
for
to the show.
Them
I
kids
feel
got
like
a
I want to go to the
billboard?
show.
It's Friday, right?
It is coming this Friday.
Friday,
Yeah, the
yeah.
14th.
16th.
Oh, I guess.
16th, so yeah.
I
might have to pull up for real. I was like,
Pull up,
Beach and chill.
We gonna pull
Beats and
up?
Chill pull up.
Let's go on. Let's bring the banner.
The whole podcast.
We're out here at the Barely Legal show.
I think they keep trying to pod to get in free. Hey man, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week, man. I know it was a lengthy episode, but we wanted to make sure that we gave you guys a good show. Shout out to Adriahnna and her whole team. Shout out to Gaiibe, the whole archive team.
Yes.
Can't wait for that to premiere next month.
Yeah, for real.
Also, man, if you guys haven't got a chance to listen to the IDK album, You See For Yourself, or the Vince Staples album, check it out. Let us know what you guys think.
Listen to it.
What's your favorite songs? What would you rank it 1 through 5?
Leave
You
it in
know,
the
if
comments,
you think you think our judgments are whack, off, let us know in the comments. Share with a friend, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram, Beatsnchill813, and on Twitter, Beatsnchill. And we might have a discussion soon, man. We might have a discussion. Matter of fact, which one we should have a discussion for?
Ooh, oh my
What are you
God.
talking about?
You see for yourself.
You See For Yourself?
Yeah.
Or
You
Vince
see for yourself.
You see for yourself.
You see
There's
for
a lot
yourself?
more to
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about.
All right, cool. We might run it back on Twitter
Twitter
space, man.
space,
You know what I mean?
Twitter
So
space.
just stay tuned. And appreciate y'all, man. We out.
Bye.
Peace.